All right, everyone. It's time. We've been waiting for this for weeks. It is the one, the only Call of Duty, the board game, with special guest Robert from Arcane Wonders. Woo! There's some of us who have played Call of Duty, but we don't really play board games. Or there's some of us who play lots of board games, but we've never played Call of Duty. So I'm going to ask you right now to give us all a rundown, no matter where we stand in our knowledge of this game.
You want me to give you my rundown?
Yes.
I'll be honest here. I had played exactly 0 hours of Call of Duty.
Okay.
Prior to us working on this board game.
Okay.
The rest of the team, on the other hand, were hardcore Call of Duty fans. Now, since then, I have read everything I can on the lore, and I have played it, and I'm very bad at it. As far as the video game, I mean, I'm just tremendously bad because I only turn on my Xbox once a year, and it's to play Madden, and I call it my Madden box, and then I turn it off. But I have, and I actually found myself doing the Call of Duty mobile on my phone quite a bit, just to get the hang, because I needed. But for me, it was actually interesting because not being the one member of this team who was not a hardcore Call of Duty player actually was great because it allowed them to have a sounding board for. Yeah, they'd be like, man, this is exactly how it works in Call of Duty, and I would be like, that's not fun in a board game. All those words you just said to me were not fun. Can you change it, please? So
that's really good because you're able to develop that balance between video game and board game. That's awesome.
Right. So one of the things that was the most interesting is for the longest time in the board game, you could die. You could go into combat the moment you respawn. And that's Call of Duty, right? You can totally get spawn ganked, right? However, if you just spent you just died and you spent all this time planning out your next 4 actions and everything just to get ganked the moment you pop in, that's bad board game. That's not fun. So I was like, no, I'm gonna need some spawn immunity.
Okay.
So I don't have actually a lot of experience with Call of Duty, but on the other hand, I have played this board game now like 75 times. So this does not bode well for you with your one time.
So is it really COD without spawn camping? Successful Geek asks. And also, I'm bad at the video game too, but sometimes I enjoy it. Yeah, same. Yeah, I've played it. I've played it a fair amount, and I did a lot of multiplayer and a lot of plunder. I didn't do a ton of BR just because I was so bad at it and I get so nervous that someone real was shooting me in a video game. Like, it just stressed me out. I would start sweating and I'd be like, no, this is too stressful. But it helped. I played with Tink actually a lot, and I've played with Meeple before too. I'm
finding I really do enjoy like the campaign mode, like the single player campaign, campaign through the actual story. Because and this is something I didn't know really about Call of Duty. I knew they had a world, right? And I knew there was some story, but I didn't know how much story building they really do. There's just a lot of world building in it that I was surprised to learn about.
Yes. And there's a bunch of different maps now, a bunch of different versions that you can play, and they're constantly coming out with more. When it comes to shooters, I usually play Destiny because that's co-op. Okay, yeah. I've done hide and seek on Call of Duty where it's just your friends in a private room, and you have to go hide along the map, and then someone else is not looking, and then they have to go find you, and they can only use Cali sticks. And it was really fun. Like, we got some funny clips from that. People are just trying to hide and they're running and people are chasing them. So you can have a ton of fun with Call of Duty. My last exposure to COD was the GameCube version. What? I didn't even know that was on the GameCube.
Yeah, I actually, be honest, I didn't know there was a GameCube version.
Yeah. I played.
To be honest, I didn't know there were more than 4 games on the GameCube, but that's a me problem. I'm pretty sure all I thought was on the GameCube was Pod Racer.
For me, that was Super Smash Super Smash on the GameCube. There's a lot of screaming hide and seek. Oh, so fun though. Games Mama has played Call of Duty the board game, but not the video game. So for those people who play board games, what type of mechanics does this game have? What's the player count? What's the runtime?
All right, so we've got hidden movement, we've got programmed movement, we've got some dice rolling. We've not in the version we're going to see here, but we do have a little bit of deck creation in the beginning. And the rest of it is just trying to outwit your opponent, not with a mechanic, but really just you and I staring at each other, trying to figure out what the two of us are going to do. But its core, it's a hidden movement programming and then simultaneous execution of those actions.
I like that word, simultaneous execution. That's very Call of Duty-esque.
Right. What's cool about this game is it's always your turn. It's never not your turn.
That's true. When I played it with Tim, it was a lot of it had to do with trying to read his face to figure out where he was going to go. And sometimes you have to do like reverse psychology where it's like, okay, I'm pretty sure Tim thinks that I'm going to move here. So because I think he's going to move here, I'm going to go over here. But is he thinking that... Yeah. Is he thinking that I'm going to do that because he knows that I like doing reverse psychology in this game? So it was like really challenging, and I ended up. Actually, I don't want to spoil the YouTube video, but it was a good turnout. I'm just gonna say that you can find it on the Kickstarter page, and you can see the Kickstarter page right here, and also check it out. Now, there's 4 more days on the Kickstarter, so we're gonna do some gameplay, and if you are interested, you have up to 4 more days to back, and there is a perk for backing it now, right? What is that?
Yeah. So we announced, I think a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, we announced the airdrop promo box that has special things going into it, which one of those we just unveiled what it is, who it's going to be today, which I'll cover in a minute. But that is a special box of items. There's a map, there's an operator, special tokens, things like that, that are only free to backers who are on the live campaign. I do want to stress, it's not exclusive. It will be available for late backers, but not for free. Anybody who's in the campaign before this thing ends next Tuesday, you're getting it all for free.
Wow. And I know one of them was a sign up at Gen Con. I don't know if that's still available now because I was at Gen Con. It was the German
K9.
Shepherd, the K9.
Yeah, the K9 Mini. The K9 Mini was for people who signed up before the Kickstarter, and then we did a special thing with those who played the demos at Gen Con, got it for free with their pledge. It is still available, but available as a $5 add-on to get the Mini, and it's still free.
That's not bad at all. $5 add-ons are not bad at all. And
who doesn't want a dog?
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, this is so cute. I want that one to be on my team. So I was the photographer. For those who didn't know, I was a photographer for Arcane Wonders for the Gen Con Call of Duty room. It was so cool because they had a separate room that was huge. Right when you walk in, there's these super tall, like 30-foot banners just saying, hey, Call of Duty. It looked so cool. You guys had little sticker tiles on the ground leading up to it. And when you walk in, the walls are covered with Call of Duty posters, like huge banners and posters. And then there was a sign up at the front. There was like cardboard cutout statues. And then all the tables each had, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's the entrance right there. There you go. So you can see it on screen. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
It's one of your pictures.
It's one of my pictures. Oh, okay.
One of the ones you airdropped on. I was trying to get to mine, and I was like, wires? And then I forgot that you airdropped like 1,000 photos to my phone.
I did my job. Yay. So it was so cool because there was a game on like every single table, and the whole room was filled with tables, and every single table was filled with people. And I was there for 4 days in the evening or in the afternoon, evening before the hall closed. I was there for like 1 to 2 hours before the hall closed. Whole room was filled. And it was just so cool to see all ages, all types of people playing this game and just seeing how into it they were. And I knew just by just being around them, some of these people had never played the video game, but then other people were oh yeah, I know that gun, I know that loadout, blah, blah, blah. And it was like really cool hearing them talk about it.
Actually, you know what the best moment for me was that made me realize that we did a really good job with this is when a 12-year-old kicked my butt in this board game.
Oh.
I was like, all right, faithful recreation up in here.
Oh, that is so good. I also saw like a dad and his son play, and like they were both having such a fun time. And then like Games Mama was super busy. Every single time I was watching Games Mama, it was a full table of people and just asking questions, trying to strategize. It was so cool. Trappy, good to see you. Ghost Eye, good to see you. Daryl, thank you for that sponsor link. I don't think there is a single game from Arcane Wonders I don't enjoy. Such fun games. Yeah, so actually that's a great statement right there, Successful Geek. For those of you that don't know, Arcane Wonders does make a lot of different board games. What are some of the board games that you're known for?
So Onitama is our flagship. That's our 2-player chess-like game where you're playing cards or picking a card to move your pawns out on the board, trying to take each other. So that's our flagship.
Okay.
That's the game that most people know. We've sold 900,000 copies of that, so that's definitely the flagship. And then obviously Foundations of Rome, which is a small box. Just kidding. It's a giant box. It's the size of a Calyx cube. And then a lot of people also go ahead.
I was gonna say, is that one in stock?
No, that's not in stock.
Dang it.
That's in late pledges, and we'll be delivering near Christmas to the backers for the second printing. And then Air, Land, and Sea, Aquatica. We did the Hello Neighbor little game, Picture Perfect. I mean, we've done a lot of games.
And Games Mom says, Robert, we need a My First Onitama. My husband has started teaching our 5-year-old Onitama.
I have, so that's a interesting. You're not the first person to bring that up. I actually, because I've been in the background working potentially on a line of kids games for potentially a second imprint under the company called Aw Kids, AW Kids, Aw Kids. You know, it's a thing.
That's
but
cute.
One of the things,
can we get some awws in chat? Aww.
Right? Kids, I'll do like a cute little Sally the Dragon. It'll be cute. But one of the things I keep adding to the potential list and then taking off and then adding back is actually My First Onitama. So it's interesting that comes up from people every once in a while because I've added it to the potential list about 7 times.
Okay, well, you know it will get sold if you make it now. David, good to see you.
Because I do hear from people playing it with their younger kids because it's a very accessible game, and because all you need to do is be like, look, you use this card, move your piece around. You don't even, a lot of kids don't need to understand the tactics of it. They just get to move the pieces. And a lot of people actually use it with kids who have trouble focusing, especially on repetitive, because every game of Onitama is different because the rules of how they move every time is different. Yeah. You know, like, this is the one game my child keeps playing over and over again because every time they break it out, it's like a different game to them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fantastic.
Yep. It's great. I actually just played Dubious, which I love the art for Dubious. That was a game that Arcane Wonders was really pushing at Origins. And I finally got to play it at a game night, and it was so fun. I played at full player count. And then I also played Gap, and a lot of people have played Gap. And I will say,
people play Gap with you.
Yes, I've taught it about 140 times. So
I want to tell you all a funny story though about that. So Bonds did demo Gap for me at Origins all day, every day, sitting on the little couch in the Gap lounge. And then we got to the end of the show, very end of the show. We've done loadout, we've packed up, and Bonds is like, "Can we go play Gap?" And I'm like, seriously, you just demoed Gap for like 4 days in a row. And you're like, let's go sit around and play Gap.
Yep. And
I was like, that's how I knew that game was special.
Yes. Yeah. That's when you know that the game is good, because I demoed it over 100 times sequentially. How do you say that word? And then wanted to play it immediately. Yep, exactly. Also, real quick about the games room at Gen Con. We had wives whose husbands dragged them into play that ended up having great times on the table. I love seeing that. My 5-year-old loves playing Storytime chess. Onitama with big animals so they can link the animal with the move action would be helpful. Oh, that's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
So, sequential, yeah. What?
Yeah, and then beyond that, obviously we have World Wonders that just dropped at Gen Con, and dropped at Gen Con, but will be going to retail in November time, is another IP based game, so another video game based game, Age of Wonders Planetfall.
Okay.
So we've got that coming as well.
And then we have Successful Geek saying, I so want to try Mother Frankenstein. Ooh, yep. Have you played the whole, like, I don't know what you're involved.
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
I haven't finished it. So Mother of Frankenstein's an interesting one because it's one of the, I think it's the only game of ours that I haven't finished. Actually, I've never done the third case of Mortal. So Mother of Frankenstein was done by an escape room company called Hatch Escapes. Originally, they did a small little Kickstarter, did moderately well. And then our friends, Juliana and Ariel, who make up the Wild Optimist, who we did the Hello Neighbor, the Secret Neighbor party game with, they told us about it and introduced us to them. And I'm like, this is so cool. Like, this is a cool concept, having this escape room based on Mary Shelley's life. And I was like, I'd like to try it. So they sent me the prototype for Volume 1. And I played it, and I was like, this is fantastic. And they're like, yeah, we're really excited about this. We're going to do it. I realized quickly they as much as they're good at designing escape rooms, they weren't really fully sure how to make some pieces for the board game. So it was like, look, I'd like to get involved in this. So we got involved. We helped them get it all manufactured. So I've played Volume 1 and 2, but I have not finished Volume 3 and built the actual 3D castle.
Was that a spoiler?
No. As soon as you open 3, it shows you castle.
Okay,
In fact, when I tell people about it, I tell you, look, the first one, you're going to be building these rings. And the second one, you're going to be building a jigsaw puzzle inside those rings. And the third one, you're going to build a big castle on top of the jigsaw puzzle inside of the rings.
Okay. I didn't know how much I should say because I have seen the inside of all the boxes because I was working with Tim as a second shooter for the game, for the lifestyle shoot.
Tim did a lovely commercial for us. I really like that commercial he did.
Good. I'm glad. He's actually on a shoot right now, so I know he won't be here on stream. But I'll let him know that we gave him a big shout out. Tim Chewin is a YouTuber and works with a ton of companies. So if you don't follow Tim on YouTube, y'all need to do so. Okay, so we have Crushed with one question here. Are you eventually going to be making more games based on a specific anime? Like you did with RWBY, is that Ruby?
With Ruby, yeah.
Yep.
I'm eventually I want to do some more stuff with Ruby because we still have the license for that. I'm the one because I'm actually a big fan of Ruby. So I'm the one that pushed to get us Team Juniper. So the answer is, we're always open to doing others. Right now, I don't have any other animes on the table. Although, if anybody from Sailor Moon wants to give me a call.
Ooh, Sailor Moon!
I got like 3 games designed in my back pocket for that.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But at the moment, no. We're having some talks with some other video game IPs at the moment. But no, I don't have any. I'm trying to think of discussions I had. Yeah, I don't have any other open discussions right now for any other animes at the moment.
Okay, I love to see a
But
Sword Art
always a
Online.
possibility.
Sword Art Online. There you go. You have an idea from Crushed. All right. So on that note, we are going to be switching over. Or Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed.
Well, Assassin's Creed has a board game.
Does it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I don't think I knew that.
A French publisher. I'm not a French-Canadian publisher put it out.
Okay.
The publisher.
Well, there you go,
But
Crush.
yeah, Assassin's Creed has a board game.
All right, we are going to be switching over now to the Call of Duty board game. This is a digital implementation, and if you want to learn more details about it, board to play, good to see you, by the way. Also, before we switch screens, thank you, Arcane Wonders. I'm going to be saying this here. Thank you, Arcane Wonders, for sponsoring today's stream and joined by Robert, and I'm so glad that you could be here. Thank you to Meeple Conrad for designing all the overlays, including the starting soon screen with the 5-minute timer. So cool. I love his work. The just chatting screen and the the gameplay screen. And if you have any more questions, you can scan that QR code right there in the corner and it will take you to the Kickstarter page. And thank you for the shout out, Liesel. All right. Woo, Meeple, let's go. Okay, Meeple and Daryl recently survived the Oregon Trail. I've been playing the new digital game, the Oregon Trail. Like, they redid it. And I put, like, I named my characters after people in chat. And Daryl with 1R and Meeple Conrad were the only survivors. Everyone else died. They died by drowning. It was really brutal.
I mean, you've got to... the only way to die in Oregon Trail is by dissing Terry.
Surprisingly,
this is why I would name all my characters in Oregon Trail Terry.
So Perry. So someone donated a sub in my channel to dysentery, and cholera. And was there any other subs that, like, Twitch names that were from the Oregon Trail? It was so funny.
Let me also say, Oregon Trail, every time you got to a river and it asked you, do you want to ford it or whatever, I was like, does anyone ever not just go ahead and be like, yeah, I'm just going?
I mean,
does anyone like sit around and actually wait or anything?
I waited because that's how two of my people died the first time. They drowned in the river.
I don't think I've ever waited at the river. I think I've always been like, let's go.
I'm really, really bad at the game. I don't know how Daryl and Meeple, and Daryl had a broken leg and hobbled into the Oregon City. Yes, that's why. Okay. We called him Daryl with one leg, not Daryl with one arm.
It's not the shape or how you get there. It's just that you get there.
That's true. We put that poster in the wagon. Okay. All right. So I'll leave it to you to explain it, and I'll move the table around for them to see while you're talking here.
All right, so this is Call of Duty, or as my new friend Greg Benson calls it, Call of Pooty. I don't know. Some of y'all might have seen that video. So Greg Benson, he's a comedian, an actor, and he also has a YouTube channel called Mediocre Films. It's a rather large YouTube channel. But him and my friend Travis Oates, who does a Board Above TV, I sent them a copy and said, do whatever you want, and they made this like funny video of what if Call of Duty was a board game, and it was hilarious. So you should actually go check that video out.
Okay.
All right, so this is a game where we're gonna have a lovely tea party.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, I mean that's what I assume. People are always telling me that there's tea bags in Call of Duty, but no one ever brings me any tea, and I'm still not sure what that's all about.
Family friendly. Family friendly.
This is just British. We're having some tea. Yep.
Daryl has the right emotes. Yep. Okay.
Right. See, just tea. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna shoot each other in the face. We're gonna keep it family friendly.
Look at Ghost Eye. Look at those eyeballs.
Call of Booty. Yeah. We're going to play Call of Booty. All right. We're going to plunder. All right. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to shoot each other in the face. So what's really going to happen here is, and I'm going to go behind your screen since I haven't turned that off yet for myself.
Okay.
We're going to simultaneously plan out our 4 actions and potentially some other actions along the way. And that's just, since you have played this before, I'm just giving a high level. You already know if you place it, this is the direction you're facing, not the direction you're moving, because facing matters. Once we're done with that, out on the board, we're going to simultaneously move our pieces. Action 1, action 2, doing whatever happens, whether we're lobbing grenades at each other, blah, blah, blah. But if we ever run into each other, and that's via line of sight here, so if at any point we can take a colored line and connect between us, then we have that tea party I talked about. Sorry.
That comes after.
That's the shoot each other in the face part. All right, I'll get this right at some point, I promise. What's really interesting here is, so in the actual board game, these screens that are in front are never removed. And that is because we might be doing things now in this prototype, it's only going to affect mines, but we might have mines that we've planted out there that aren't going to be revealed until, you know, one of us actually steps on it. And so it needs to be hidden. So, but it inevitably always leads to the same question from people. And they're like, well, can't people cheat? To which I always say the same two answers. I go, yes, but don't play with cheaters. Also, we so faithfully recreated the video game, we brought the cheaters with us.
Yes. Yeah. And you know what happens?
Is it Call of Duty if no one's cheating?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hey, Druid City Games is in the house. Let's go. Good to see you.
All right.
Woohoo!
Let's like hack the board game, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Beyond that, so we've also got, like I said, we've got items out here that we can slot, and these actually slot into the tokens, and then wherever you put that token, maybe you're tossing a grenade, but you do need to plot where you're popping that grenade right up front. Yep. We've got ADS, we've got reload. Now you're going to be playing as Ghost with this M4A1 over here.
Nice.
Ignore. You know what? I need to. I'll do this later. Just everyone ignore that hollow sight's on that weapon. It's technically not Activision approved. I was supposed to remove it before the stream.
Okay. We don't know what you're talking about. We don't see anything. Look. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing there.
Nothing there. There's literally nothing there. Mm-hmm. But that means you do get to hold 4 cards in your hand. Up to your reload only has a penalty of 2 should you get caught. Your weapon's a little heavy, so you're only going to have 2 sprints. You also like to attack from behind because that gets you a nice thing. Let's see. I don't think did you play with kill streaks?
We did, but I never got any.
All right. Well, so as you get kills, you're going to be going up this track. You're going to get kill streaks. I've given you the airstrike kill streak, which can be slotted in. It allows you to target a node and eliminate outdoor soldiers. There's up 1 space away. I am going to tell you, for the purposes of this map, just consider everything outdoors.
Okay.
This map has to be changed. You got a grade. And then the other thing you never played with were recruits. Now, recruits are going to give us additional little targets. You'll see a little mini version of that recruit here. Mm-hmm. At the start of each round, when you're planning, you also need to put them out somewhere on the board with their facing. And they're going to stay there until they die, or the next round you can move them again.
Okay.
They use your tactical track, your weapon board, but they have their own combat cards. So you will not be picking a combat card for them. They will only roll 5 dice.
Okay.
The most important part of this is that you name them. Now, I've been naming them Kevin from Accounting and Tom Paris, but I am going to ask you to give yours a name.
I'll name mine Terry.
Terry, great.
From Dysentery.
I'm gonna.
Oh, one moment. We have sound here.
Oh.
Kaipo tipped $7.77. Reminder to keep things family friendly or I'll fart on you.
Okay.
Woof, woof, wag, wag.
that sound. It said, so for those of you that have CC on, Kaipo's my dog, just tipped $7.77 and said, reminder to keep things family friendly or I'll fart on you. Woof, woof, wag, wag. Okay, that is our warning, okay? We just got a warning from Kaipo. Otherwise, this room's going to start smelling. We got to be careful. Thank you, Kaipo, so much for the $7.77 tip. Thank you for that. We got the warnings. Okay, so I named mine Terry. Who did you name yours?
Oh, well, now I got to give mine a good name. I'm going to name, you know what? Is Druid City still in the chat?
Druid City Games, you still here in chat?
Druid City, you still here?
Thank you, Kaipo, again. Thank you, Kaipo. Kaipo's going to start walking over here now because it's like, why are you repeating my name?
I want to know if Druid's still here.
Maybe not.
All right, you know what? Whether they're here or not, I'm going to name mine Hudson.
Ooh, Hudson and Terry. It sounds pretty cool.
Hudson and Terry. For those who don't know, it's James Hudson, Druid City Games. All right. So I think that's all you really need to know, other than I have made a slight change to how we're going to play. So in the normal demo prototype, it's just try to capture this point and hold it, right?
Yes.
Which is how you would have played it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start with that being the point, and I've put a little piece there, right? However, anytime that point is captured, so it actually scores, it's going to move then to this point or this point, and I'm going to roll a little thing for a D4 over here. It's going to go on odds over here, evens over here, so it's not going to stay in the same spot after each time, and it's going to go back to neutral.
You know, I like that because it kind of reminds me of some multiplayer games.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try that out for this particular mode, because this is the old version, and the new version actually does have these multiple flag points. So I decided that I would modify how we did it here. But at the end of the day, we're going to get points by either getting one of those spots, keeping a hold of it, staying alive, or by shooting each other in the face. And the cool thing about combat is at least one of us will die 99.9% of the time.
Yeah.
The only way both of us can live is if we both do 0 or less damage, which I have only seen happen in one gunfight in 75 games.
Okay.
But we both could die.
Okay.
And that's my favorite part.
Yeah, because the grenade or whatnot.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not just the grenade. Like, let's say we went into combat and I was already wounded, but I killed you, but you were within 5 damage of me. You'd wound me again, and that would kill me.
Okay. So
I love double kills.
First round, you're gonna have to help me.
I figured. So I'm gonna walk over here because it's been a few weeks since you played.
Yes.
So,
a few weeks and a few cons.
Yeah. So when you're placing these, I'm gonna move Terry off here for a minute. So when you're placing, let's say you wanted your first move, you wanted to move here, and maybe you wanted to point this direction. So you could put that there, and then maybe you could put this here. Maybe you want to keep pointing up that way. And then maybe for 3, you actually wanted to go there, but you wanted to point down back to the direction you came. But you could also then stay in the same spot and just rotate.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So that's, and normally when I'm just teaching people the game for the first time, I throw everything here because you've played before. But normally I just teach them that and say, let's go. Like, I don't even tell them what any of this other stuff does.
Okay.
But.
And then Terry, I have to place Terry right now, and Terry will get their own turn.
Yeah, Terry doesn't move once you place Terry.
When it's their turn.
Terry, no. So when you're going to place Terry somewhere out on the board, following the same rules as respawn. So when you respawn, you can't respawn within line of sight of an objective or an enemy. So you can place Terry anywhere else you want on the board, and that's where Terry stays for that entire round.
Okay.
And then the next round, provided Terry stayed alive, you can move Terry anywhere else like a respawn.
And are you going to know where Terry's placed once we reveal?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as we start out here, the first thing we will do is place Terry and Hudson.
Okay. And then one other question. I forgot how many dice I can roll. Is it 7?
Once we're in combat, you're going to roll 7 dice and pick 1 card. We'll run through a combat like the first time it happens.
Okay.
I did give you your cards, though, so if you want to flip those up, I'm going to get mine. I think I get 5 with my M60. Yeah.
How do I zoom in on a card so the screen enlarges it? Alt. Okay. Alt. Oh, thank you. Ooh.
And the only reason I'm not saying completely basic is because you may already have cards that are not. But so if you have any cards that have like this symbol, this little tactic symbol, you can slot that into a card and put it face down behind your board during the planning on an action you plan on using that. The item allows you to use the item. You have this item, this frag grenade. That stays flipped up until it actually goes off, but when you place it into an action, you also need to place this somewhere 2 spaces away. And I am going to do something I haven't done on any stream yet. I've talked about it, but I've never done it. I'm doing lots of new stuff on your...
Ooh.
In all the streams I've done, I've been using the old grenade here.
Okay.
Which says eliminate enemies and wounds to enemies. But the real grenade in the game says soldiers, which means we can totally kill ourselves with our own grenade in this.
Yeah.
Which is, how it should be in Call of Duty.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when I'm surrounded and people are converging on me and I can't get out, I just drop a grenade at my feet.
Oh,
if
so
I'm going
that's
down, you're going down.
Good to know. If we're on a team on the video game. Okay. This makes me want to at least play multiplayer with you on Call
I know and depending on time, we might we might actually switch and do some co-op on this too, since I have a basic module for it. But for right now, let's just plan our moves.
Okay.
And you can be as basic as you want to be for this first one if you want. I mean, I'm not gonna be, but
thank you so much, Crush, for the 50 biddies. Thank you for that. Saying, all right, I'll be the one to ask, how hard is it to put the game back in the box? I would say pretty easy.
I would say pretty easy.
I would say pretty easy. It's gonna be okay. How do I quarter turn my dial?
Turn up there where it's got the little guy lifting and then it's got the degrees. Click that until it says 15.
Oh, click it.
I should have had you do that before.
Oh, on
your screen where it's got the degrees. Top right.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Change it to 15. That'll make your life easier.
Okay. You struggle putting village back in the box? Oh, this one will be fine. Don't you worry. Oh, here we go. Thank you. Maldi, good to see you. How's it going? That's right. Don't try the grenade thing at home. Alright.
I'm going to go fairly basic this first round. Or am I? I love to stare across the table sometimes at my opponent and be like, I used all of my tokens. And then say nothing else. Or the worst is when I'm like, I used one token, and then they know that I'm just ADS camping.
Oh yeah, I forgot what ADS does in the board game. It's just extra.
Right. So if you look at your weapon board, there's a spot, an additional spot on it. If you're an ADS and you're on target when you go into, then it will start you there instead in combat. But in order to use ADS in this prototype, you actually are supposed to not move. However, because that is no longer the case, I'm also going to amend that. And you can totally go into ADS and move. But if you move after, you're out of ADS. Which is how it happens.
Okay. I might have to ask that question when I actually use ADS.
Just if you go into ADS, you can just use it like a normal token, ignore the no movement thing. If you move, if you put it in action 2 and then you moved somewhere in action 3, your ADS is gone.
Okay, I think that's how we played it too.
Correct. If you want to go into ADS like on action 2 and you want to stay there the rest of the turn, just don't place the rest of your tokens.
Okay, yeah.
You want to be a dirty camper. That's
okay.
Cool.
As far as the game adaptations of video games go, how does this fare? The Duke of Fall says.
I mean, so I haven't played a ton of them. I know I played the BioShock one. That was pretty dreadful. I have to say this feels, and I know, so spoiler, there's a video coming from Rado tomorrow where he actually has a background in designing and developing FPS board games. Not board games, video games. He spent 20 years on that side of the industry. And he's somebody who's like, this is the closest to an FPS board game you're probably ever going to get.
Oh, cool.
And that was like high praise coming from
Dynamics_Nick just followed.
In that world.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. So that's going to be on Rado's channel tomorrow?
Yeah, so Rado's dropping his. He's getting the actual exclusive. He's out. So him and so tomorrow he has a playthrough that him and Jen's on camera.
Ooh,
playing
awesome.
Against him versus Jen. And then in the extended, he plays the solo game. And then obviously he'll give his thoughts.
That was a question from before that I forgot to ask. There's a solo game of this version, or of this. There's a solo version of this game.
on the Kickstarter, the Mercenaries box, which was originally Recruits, is now the Mercenaries box. That will have solo and co-op one-off scenarios in it. So unlike the eventual later, way down the road campaign, these will be episodic sort of scenarios that you set up, and you can pick your boss for some of them. And some of them might just be, hey, like the one he played is just, hey, you've been dropped in, eliminate these guards, take on the high-profile target, knock it out. But others might actually be, you know, we need you to go in stealthily and retrieve this hard drive and get out without engaging in combat. And others might be escort missions. So there'll be these one-off scenarios that can play solo or cooperative.
Awesome. Thank you for answering that. And also thank you, Dynamix Nick, for the follow. Welcome. How's it going? Okay. Cosmic,
Ready?
good to see you. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So now that we've both planned our actions, go ahead and put Terry out. I'm going to put Hudson. Hudson can't use the token that's here.
Oh, there it is.
And make sure you put it the right direction facing. This is where I put Hudson.
Okay.
And you put Terry up there. All right.
Ready?
And go fight with those. So go ahead and make your first action. I moved here facing down
Oh,
this one.
snap. It's already getting intense.
What's about to happen?
Oh,
All right,
man.
action 2, although you messed up. You're going to mess up the rest of my actions. I moved here. And now we fight.
We're already move two.
Already in the fight. All right. So, and you are looking down this line.
Yes.
All right. So, what we do first is obviously we have line of sight because there's a green line connecting between us. So first we check that we're on target. We are both on target. So on our little tactical board, we're going to move up 2 spaces. That's referenced by that first icon on there. So we move up to the 4 spot. Yep.
Okay.
And then we check cover. You have cover. So you have a more defensive position. So you get one of these little tokens right here. And you can put this token right here on your board.
Okay.
We check range, which we are 2 nodes away. So that's going to be the top track of our weapon board because anything 1 or same is the second. So
Okay.
put our cube in a little reticle space on there.
Do we have another cube?
You're going to put this cube right here.
No, we can't move that cube.
We can move that cube. Here, does this make you feel better? Look.
Oh, look, it's Tim.
Look.
Whoa! Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. I feel a lot better now. Tim, good to see you.
I'm going to lock those cubes on your board.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually can't move them.
All right, so we did that. And now what we're going to do is we're each going to pick one of the cards from our hand, which I'm going to flip one of these to show folks at home. I'm going to do it here over on your thing.
Board Game Bree!
So
Woo!
these cards have both a firepower track, which you'll notice color codes straight up to our weapon. Wherever this little cube ends up, that's how much damage our firepower our weapon's going to put out. It's going to have some little bonuses. Some of them are going to have just bonuses that go off in combat. Others, as I said earlier, would be things that we had to plan in advance.
Okay.
But we're going to pick a card, and then we're also going to pick... Oh, this is not my card. This card goes here. And then we're also going to pick 7 dice, of which I'm going to grab 3 of these dice to show the folks at home what these dice do. So each one of us have a little bit different pool of dice. Now, in this particular prototype, these weapons are pretty balanced to each other. But the 3 types of dice that we can pull from are these blue dice. These are our aim dice, right? These move us up. This is carefully taking that shot. We've got our green dice. These are agile. They both represent speed, and they can determine who gets first strike, so they get a little bonus. And then also, they represent defense, same as this cover. And those shields are going to move your opponent down on their weapon track. And then finally, we've got what the aggressive dice, which I believe we've now been calling the Rambo dice, just to be funny. Thanks, Greg Benson. These are just spraying bullets. I was calling them Scarface dice for a while. These are just spraying bullets. Like you're just recklessly shooting bullets. Whatever hits, but when it hits hard. However, they're risky because while they're pure damage, if your little cube goes down to this black space, it's a critical miss, and your red dice do nothing at all.
So that's why you need blue dice.
You need blue dice. But it's a matter of reading what your opponent. If you think your opponent's going to play a lot of defense or a lot of aim, whatever you think is going to happen, and what works with your card, your position. But we're going to secretly pick a card. We're going to put it right here, and we're going to secretly select our dice. And when we're ready, we will pull those dice out.
Okay, before we do that, let's pause for a second. And Duke of Paul says, I'm usually pretty reluctant when it comes to movie and video game IP games, but this one definitely intrigues me. Well, awesome. You're going to be able to see some gameplay. And if you have any questions, we have the one and only Robert right here. Board Game Bree says, who's winning? I am going to. Don't worry.
Nobody's winning yet, Bree. Bree. So, Kate, for those who don't know, Bree also works for me.
Oh, dang. Let's go. Wait, Bree's who?
Bree's my new marketing manager.
Marketing manager. All right, let's go.
Yeah. It's Bree Goldman. One thing I do want to say to that with the movie video game adaptation is this game was always Call of Duty. This wasn't like we had a different game and we're like, oh, it'd be cool to make this Call of Duty, and we went out and got the license or anything. We got the license. We acquired the license to do it and then designed the game from the ground up to always be Call of Duty. We threw out like 20 other designs along the way. Like, this was never anything else. And in fact, we actually talked recently. I was like, I can't even imagine divorcing it from the IP. There's so many things that were put in it specifically because of Call of Duty. So I do want to mention that this was always Call of Duty.
And then we have another question from Dynamix Nick saying, what's the difference between the red and blue box on Kickstarter?
All right, so the difference between those is...
Oh, wait, one moment.
So you gotta tell me because I can't see the screen anymore.
I'll tell you. Okay, Beastman, thank you so much to Board Game Bree. Welcome back, Board Game Bree. 9 months in a row. Woohoo! All right, Robert. Yes, the difference between the red and blue box.
So the biggest difference is the red box is Ghost and Shepard, and the blue box is Price and Makarov. But that's not the only differences. It's also different weapons. It's also different maps. There are 2 different maps in each of those boxes, separate from each other. There are different combat cards. So while they're the same game, they're a different experience. They're different characters, different operators, different weapons, different maps. But when you combine the red and blue, now you have access to all that and can now play 4 players as well, which is what the collector's edition on Kickstarter does. It combines them plus gives you a few extra goodies.
Okay.
But yes, the primary is, yes, also Daryl is correct. One is red and one is blue.
I personally like the red box because I'm more relatable, not relatable, like I've played and know the story about Ghost and Shepard more, and the box is red.
You know, I was so into the red for a while because originally it was just called Core Box A, because I really liked the whole Ghost Shepard thing. But obviously I like blue better. But honestly, watching that, last week when they unveiled the trailer with Makarov for actual Call of Duty, I was like, I'm all in on B. Oh. Makarov is a bad, non-family friendly word. I was like, that was so, like, I had Bree and Ryan in the office with me. I'm like, stop working. We're watching this.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're doing this. And it's made me so much like I just want to play as Makarov all the time now.
Good. I have not seen the new trailer yet, so I need to watch it.
Oh, so good. Well, they also did the live announcement today for the new Modern Warfare as well, which is actually what we were holding, because we announced the mystery operator was Russell Adler. And the reason people look like, why can't you just tell us? And I'm like, because we were told to wait until they announced what they were announcing today. Like, their marketing team said, hold.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it also allowed us to announce that the weapon skin that will be included for Kickstarter backers and late pledgers only, not for the retail, but that weapon skin will be not only compatible with current Modern Warfare, but the new Modern Warfare they just announced today.
Oh, that's so good. That is so good.
So yeah.
Crush actually was wondering if you worked on the Call of Duty video game.
has actually worked to the COD video game. What?
Like, have you worked on the video game? And no.
No, I have not.
But now you know, Robert.
But being a partner, being a licensee though, it's been hard because I've known so much about what's coming in the Call of Duty for years now. Because we've had this license for 3 years working on it. And I've been like, man, y'all got some cool stuff coming, and I can't tell anyone. I want to tell people, like I want to tell my friends who are really into Call of Duty, but Activision's very litigious.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you
I
can't break that rule. You'll get in big trouble.
Let me tell you, you don't break NDAs with Activision.
Nope.
You keep your mouth shut.
Meeple House Games, good to see you. Angel, good to see you.
I worked as a systems analyst for Lockheed Martin for a while, right? And I'm gonna be honest, I broke my Department of Defense clearance before I would have broken that NDA with Activision.
Okay,
That's
well, now you know, chat, you can't get any answers tonight unless you can already find it on the internet. Nothing from this stream.
Are we gonna shoot each other or what?
Oh, 7?
7 dice.
Just give me a second.
I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna. What dice are you gonna? What card are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna pick my second card, and I'm picking 7 dice.
It's very helpful. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Fine. I'm gonna play it. Oh wait, I forgot what card I played. We were yapping so much. I forgot what card I got down. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know how to do this technology here. Do I click and drag the dice, and like how do I?
If you just select them, so move them to like the corner. The 7 that you want, move them to the bottom right corner inside that box so I can't see them.
Okay.
And then you can select them all and move them out when you're ready.
Got them.
You got them? All right, let's pull our dice out.
Okay. Where do I put them?
Just put them right like here on the table.
Okay. And then roll them with R?
Yeah, I like to hit R multiple times. Or that works too.
Is that my rolling sound or your rolling sound?
That's your rolling sound. I've already rolled, and I rolled bad.
I don't know.
I rolled pretty bad. All right, you rolled.
No, it was on a 6.
It was not on a 6.
Ugh. Okay, what did you do?
All right.
Where's your dice? Okay.
Right here. All right, so the first thing we do, and also flip over your card.
Okay.
All right, so first we check speed. I've got 3 speed, 2 on my card, 1 on my dice. What do you got?
I have
any. I knew you wouldn't roll any. That's why I was banking that you didn't seem like a person who would play much defense. I get first strike, so I go up another space on this track. All right, and now, what do you have in aim symbol?
I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, I am reducing you by 1. So
but
you're going up 6.
No, because I have careful aim, ignore enemy cover.
That's this token. I don't even have that token.
Oh.
That's just cover. You're
Dang.
going up by 6.
6? Okay.
That would have been a good card for me to play, but I forgot. Oh, I didn't have.
Oh, I could have been an orange.
You could have. But instead, you're not. I have 1, 2, 3, 6. But you are reducing me by 2 because of your cover, so I'm only going up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but we're both yellow. Yeah.
All right. So now to check our final output, you take the number that you're on the tactical, the number for where you're at on this, and as long as you didn't critically miss, which neither of us did, add in your red dice.
Okay, so I have 4 plus yellow, so that'd be 3, so it's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage.
I have 20. Pew pew! So you know what that means, right?
Yes.
That means this happens. Oh, wait. Oh, did I set the colliders on here so that they can't run into each other? Oh, this is the worst. I can't. Ah! Ah! Die, ghost! Why do we keep being nice? All right, whatever. You're dead. Get off the board.
Wait, so I can't tip over? Wow, I can't tip over. It's actually pretty good.
I
whoa,
forgot
whoa, whoa! You're throwing me. Be gentle.
I played with the physics a lot on these. All right, you're off the board. You're dead.
Okay.
So this is where I now have the option if I want to complete the rest of my actions or bail. But if I even do one of my next actions, I have to do them all.
Look at
nice.
It's the FP.
Oh, that's sweet. I like that. You're dead.
Wow.
I knew I played with the colliders on these. That's great.
Okay, what were you saying though? You have the option of what?
Option to either bail out of the rest of my actions, or I have to complete all of them. I got my point for killing you. I got my kill streak. You know what? I'm gonna bail. I'm not gonna take the rest of my actions.
Okay, and then I take my piece back and we start round 2.
Yep. So in round 2, because you weren't within 5 of me, so no wound. So you get to respawn in. I'm gonna switch back so I can see you for a minute. You will use this token right here, the move 1 as your spawning point. Can't do anything else with it. It goes somewhere you're going to respawn. The only rule being is you can't respawn within line of sight of me or where you currently see Hudson to be.
Okay.
So that means out on the board or the flag. So currently you can't respawn here, 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 or here. Anywhere else you can spawn. And you also can move Terry somewhere else on your board.
Okay. Daryl, have a good dinner. All right. I'm going to move.
Daryl is going to dinner. He's going to have craft dinner. That's what they call it in Canada.
Oh, I know craft dinner. Yeah, I know
Just
craft.
a box of mac and cheese.
Yeah. Okay.
But they got to be fancy in Canada and call it craft dinner. All right, where do I think you're... Hey, where are you spawning in?
I'm gonna... Do I tell you right now?
No, you're not supposed to tell me. I mean, if you want to tell me, that'd be great. I was just being like, hey, where are you spawning in?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move Hudson somewhere else. You just don't get to know where that is. It's not cheating if she volunteers the information. Alright. So I'm currently...
Do I draw another card?
Yeah, since you died, you can draw up to your hand limit. I do not. If I wanted to get cards now, I would have to reload.
Okay.
Which I am maybe gonna do. You can really be sure.
And then we reset our cubes to the black, to the first spot.
Yeah, you can reset those, but you can also just wait till combat.
Did they go on the very, very, very first spot?
0, no, just the zeros.
The zeros.
Here. So
Oh,
you
no.
put this on 0. Oh, that, just take it off.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Because
Oh.
it will depend on where it goes later.
Hey, Crush, thank you so much for the 145 biddies. Believe in the heart of the cards. Okay, I got this.
I really could use some information.
Oh,
You know what?
also, while you're trying to concentrate, I'm going to throw you off here with another question.
Oh, no.
Dynamix says, does the Kickstarter Collector's Edition support a 4-player game? Games Mama did say yes. Yep.
Yep, yes it does.
So there you go. Thank you, Games Mama.
Oh, this is a tough choice. I have a card I really wanted to use as a tactical card during my planning.
Yeah, do you have
But
aimbot?
But then I just noticed how much damage it can do on you if I don't.
Am I supposed to set everything up right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you should be doing. But you could choose not to. I just want to kill you again.
I have a question. Well, let's see.
And in case you forgot, sprint You remember how sprint works?
No.
All right, so I'm gonna come over to your card for a minute. So move your stuff so I can't see what you were doing.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Now you can look.
All right, so let's say you were here and you wanted to get to this spot right here, but you wanted to do it in one turn instead of two, because normally you can only move one. If you were to put, say, your one here, where you want to end up, the 2 spaces away, maybe you want to do that. You can put sprint in between them. It must be pointed towards the final space, and it resolves as a half action during the turn. And but if you get caught there, you will take a negative penalty on the tracker.
Okay.
But otherwise, it just allows you to move 2 spaces in a single turn.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna get out of your way.
Did you see anything I did?
Now. Plus, I've already set all my stuff.
And then for grenade, do I put that on the token that I want to deploy it within 2 spaces of?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So you put the item, the marker that says item on that space, and then you put the grenade token where you're going to be throwing.
Okay.
And you must plan that now, and it must be within 2 spaces. I will remind you that we are playing with grenades that can kill you, which means if you put that grenade within 1 space of you, you will get wounded from your own grenade.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the
but
stress.
if it's 2 away, you won't get hit by your own grenade. But who knows? Maybe you want to get hit by your own grenade. I don't know. Maybe you would catch a grenade for yourself. I don't want to catch a grenade for you.
Now I have the song stuck in my head.
Me too. The moment I said grenade, it was in my head.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do this. Can I land on Terry?
Yeah, you and Terry can totally share a space. You can land on anyone, but if it's not Terry, then you're gonna fight anyone else you land with.
Okay.
Yeah, you can land with Terry. You and Terry can be in the same space.
And if I sprint, do I get it back when I die, or how does that work?
Yeah, no, you just get sprint back every turn. Sprint you always have available. The things you won't get back until you die is if you use your grenade, it's gone until you die. And a kill streak would be gone until you die. And if Terry dies, Terry can't come back until you die and come back.
No, Terry. Okay.
So, keep that in mind.
Learning this game for Gen Con, I blew both myself and Games Daddy up with mimes with embarrassing frequency. Okay.
Which is funny because Games Mama, technically y'all were playing with the same prototype, and technically you weren't supposed to be able to blow yourself up in your own minds in that version. But I think Ben and Dylan were teaching it the way it is now, so that everyone thought that they could actually blow themselves up.
Oh.
Which I think is so much more fun, honestly. What's great is when grenades set off mines, because if a mine is planted and it gets damaged, it goes off, and I've seen them chain. I've seen like a chain of I've seen the most I've seen is a grenade go off and then set off a chain of 2 mines.
Wow.
And I think it actually ended up killing everyone on the board.
I have another question for my card that the combat card that I used the first round. Where do I put it?
Just throw it off to the side for a discard.
Okay.
You can put it next to your draw pile.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So first, bring in Terry. I am moving.
No.
To here.
Oh, because my grenade is right here.
You shouldn't be telling me about that yet.
Oh no, I was on step 1.
Yeah. Oh, you threw the grenade right away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, where did Terry come in?
Terry's gonna stay there.
Oh, that's where you plan Terry to stay. Okay, so your
why do you sound so disappointed?
Well, because I'm about to change this up. Technically, you couldn't have used your grenade. You can't use the grenade on a spawn. The spawn can't have anything slotted into it.
Oh, oops.
So you could take back that grenade and just not use it if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
So that way you don't have to give up the grenade. Because,
And-
yeah, your spawn in, you can't do anything else to that.
Got it.
That action.
Okay, I'm ready
All
for
right,
move
so,
2.
I still have to make my move 1. My move 1 was this.
Okay.
All right, and now do action 2.
2.
I went here, and I am now in ADS right here, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I just stayed there for the rest of the round.
Okay. Then I'm
In
gonna
ADS.
do sprint 3 facing the green line.
Uh-huh.
And
Come down that green line. Come down that green line!
And then I sprinted.
Yes!
I sprinted, but now I'm caught.
Oh! I caught you in a sprint? Did I just catch you in a sprint while I'm in ADS?
Yeah.
I'm the best at Call of Duty. All right. So, you don't get to finish the rest of that action right now. It pauses in the middle of your sprint. What space were you sprinting to?
The flag.
Okay, so at least you're on target. So you will go up by 2 on your track, but then you'll go down by 1 for sprinting.
So I have
So that's
another
gonna-
question.
Yeah.
I have a card.
Yeah, you can't use that card. Cards have to be planned.
Okay, so if I wanted to play a card while I move to do the bottom action, that would be
like the card with this symbol right here.
Where are you?
Is it the card with this symbol?
No.
Does it have the little rotating on it? Yeah. That you would have put that face down behind your board during the planning phase.
And then it's
And
gone.
then at the start of the round, you would have revealed that that's in effect.
Okay, and then I trash it if it's not used.
Correct. It gets trashed no matter what.
Okay. Hey, John Deere. Yes, it's a brand new board game. You can check it out here. There's the link right there. It's currently on Kickstarter. Good to see you. I know, Games Mama. I know you tried to warn me.
I do have good news for you, though.
What?
I didn't think that you would get this close initially.
John Deere
so
_
my
simulations
ADS
just
only gives me a
redeemed
bonus of
Streak.
1 because at close range, my ADS isn't that powerful on my board, on my
Okay.
weapon board. So, but I am on target, and this is because we're using the old ADS. And neither one of us has any cover, so we just need to go ahead and here, put this right here. And let's pick our card and our dice. Let's do this.
Okay.
I am going with one thing very specifically.
Does my shield get removed?
Yeah, that should have been removed at the end of the last round. I'm about to own this noob. You're the noob in that equation.
Oh yes, I know. There's no mercy here.
I can't believe I caught you sprinting like that.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay.
And this is what I'm rolling.
Oh god.
And I'm going for a headshot.
I don't know what that means in this game.
It means if I get into the red, I'm getting 16 just out of my weapon. Please roll good. I will take that roll. What? All right. You have first strike, though, so you get to go back up 1 on your track. Because you have... What's your card? Yeah, so you have 4 light speed, so I have 0. So you get to go up 1 on the track.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to add up mine. I have 5, 10, 15, 14 aim. What do you got for defense over there?
7, 8.
No, for defense.
Oh, 1.
Yeah. So I have what? 5, 10, 14. So I'm going to go up 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, overkill. Boom. All right. What do you got for aim?
I have 8.
I am not taking you down by any, so you get the full 8.
1, 2.
I
3,
went
4,
full
5,
out. Just
6, 7, 8.
I'm going for. A
I
full
still made
headshot.
it to the red.
You did. So let's add up this damage. You might have gotten close.
I have 4 plus 6, so that's 10 plus 11, 21.
I have 23.
But minus one of my shields.
No. That's for the aim.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 23. You have 21.
Dang.
So you are dead. However, this time you're within 5 of me, so I do get wounded in the process.
Dang. So you got me by 2 points. That's actually not too far. I did pretty well.
And I took the flag, which means I'm going to score the flag. But now the flag is going to go back to neutral based on the rule. We're going to roll this. It is a 2, which means the flag is going to, I think I said even.
Evens are that side, yep.
So that means now this is the new spot.
Okay.
All right. And since all I did was ADS there for the rest of the turn, I stay there and we go into a new turn. I flip this over. You have to come back.
Now, you flipped that over because you had 2 wounds and you healed 1 at the end of the round?
Yep,
okay.
But it's the same penalty either way. It's just that now I have a wound and you can't take another wound token. So if you were to have wound me, say with a grenade or something, you could kill me without firing a shot.
Okay. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a quick game.
Man, that worked out so well for me.
Oh gosh.
And I'm not saying that there's a mine somewhere out on that board, but I'm not saying there isn't.
Okay. Can you guys see the game having a future in the competition space? Ooh, great.
Yeah,
question.
so actually we have a whole plan that we'll be rolling out.
Wait, hang
for
on.
having competitive.
John Deere _
I'm gonna turn these
simulations
off.
just redeemed emote only chat.
Hey, thank you so much, John Deere, for the stretch earlier and stuff. I will redeem the email only chat after this question's answered, just because this is a sponsored stream. Thank you so much for that. And let me go ahead and remove those as well. Okay. So, yeah, sorry about that, Robert.
Yeah, so the answer is we are working up the whole thing to have organized competitive tournament play through your local game stores and through other channels as well. So that is something that we will have in place for this game.
Ooh, that's going to be awesome.
We're gonna do cardboard esports. What? I'm gonna make that a thing. Can that be a thing?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Esports stands for electronics, so you're kind of saying a
All
cardboard.
right, B sports or C sports. I don't know. Jeez, acronyms are hard.
B sports. It could work. Could work. You're getting there.
Listen, I'm gonna when we launch this at a show, I'm just gonna make a little gun that shoots dice at people.
Ow, that would actually be so much worse than like
foam dice.
Oh, foam dice. Okay.
Foam dice. I decided it's foam dice.
Can you imagine like an actual dice gun?
That sounds actually terrible.
Oh, T sports for tabletop. That could work.
Ooh, T sports. I'm gonna put that on ESPN 37, hosted by Bonzinator.
Oh yeah.
Bonzinator, do you want to be my host for ESPN 37 for all T sports all the time?
Yes.
All right.
Not even batting an eye. Bam. Mini marshmallow dice. Okay, that I could see that. Question: am I moving Terry off the board?
You need to pick a new spot for Terry. Terry is off, but you need to pick a new spot for Terry.
Without revealing it yet.
Correct. And I can move Hudson, so keep that in mind. But remember, the flag is now here, which means the spots you can't spawn are here, 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 here. So nothing along this line. You can't spawn here, 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 or here, or here, or here, or here. Basically, I set this up in a way that if I could capture the flag and it went my way, you'd be stuck spawning down here in this side of the board. Unless you spawned like right here, which would kind of ruin my plans. But you know, you do what you're gonna do. I'm using Hudson to try to force you into a corner. Okay. You're gonna have to fight Hudson at some point. What am I going to do with Hudson, though? Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do with Hudson. I already know what Hudson's doing. Alright. Let's have some fun with this. Oh, wait, how's my car? Oh, I kind of need to reload pretty badly, don't I? If you ever get, I mean, I still have 3 cards. If you ever get caught without any cards, you have to top deck. It's terrible.
Okay.
But you have full hand again, so. Oh hey, I forgot. I got another kill streak. Look, I'm one more time killing you from calling in my little remote control car. The worst part of this is every time I play this board game against someone new, I can kick their butt, and then they wipe the floor with me the second time because apparently I am very predictable.
Don't worry, that's not gonna happen with me. You'll be
Well, this is
okay.
only your first playing me. What's happening here? Is your TTS locked up?
No.
Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. My mouse died.
Oh no.
It's okay. I got a little cord for it right here to charge it. I was like, why can't I move this? I was actually worried it had.
No, everything's good on my end.
Did you hack my mouse? Man.
Meeple House
Next
Games
level.
says, not sure if collectors or deluxe. I'm strapped for cash, but also FOMO. So Robert, why would someone want deluxe over collectors? Like how could you help Meeple House Games decide?
Well, honestly, look, collectors is great. Like, if you just want the 4-player experience and have all of the freebies we're giving, collectors is great. Deluxe, what Deluxe is getting you is Deluxe is getting all the other operator packs. So you're getting Soap, Farah, Roz, you're getting all of those extra operators. You're also getting the 5 to 6 player box with the Battlegrounds map. So if you think you're going to be playing this 5 to 6, that's also getting you the Mercs, the Mercenary box that allows you to do the solo and cooperative. So it's a matter of what you want. If you just want the 4-player, and maybe you just want to add on the Mercenary. Honestly, I think the Collectors on its own is the perfect entry point for someone on the Kickstarter. But actually, even just a core box red or blue, because the thing is, nothing on there is exclusive. It's just that you're getting it for a better price now. Other than the Collector's box. So I will say that Collector's box will only be available through the Kickstarter.
Oh.
But if you're torn between the two, if you're torn between collectors and deluxe, honestly, your budget and what it is you want out of the game. If you don't think you're going to play 5, 6 players, and don't. If you think you're only going to play 4, maybe you just want to do the 4-player bundle where you're going to get all the extra operators. So we gave a lot of different options for folks. We even gave a 2-player bundle that gets you your choice of core red, but then gets you all the operators. So you don't get the other maps and other weapons and stuff. You get all the operators we're offering. So there are multiple entry points into this. And it was important to me because originally when this thing was going to launch, it was actually just going to launch collectors was going to be the entry point. And we were like, look, and people were like, if you want to just buy a core or something, you have to just wait till retail. And I was like, no, I want people to be able to, even if they're a little strapped, to be able to get in now. Because getting in now gets you all of that cool free stuff. And I don't know about you, but I love free stuff. And that free stuff is going to be 30, 40, 50 bucks. Probably be like 30, 40 in the Pledge Manager, but that's going to be like 40, 50 when it comes to retail.
And then,
I like free stuff.
And then Meeple continues by saying, are some of the extra map packs going to be available in the future?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I got lots of stuff, and everything that's on the Kickstarter will be available in the future, and anything that's map packs will be available. And then we have additional stuff that will come out after the Kickstarter in retail too. Like there is so much additional content we've done for this game.
Yay! And then Meeple says, "I love your explanation. Thank you." Woohoo! Yeah, that was great. All right.
I still need to know where you're going.
No, you don't.
It would be helpful. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this instead. This is gonna be risky because I feel like there's a chance you're gonna catch me. But if you don't, this is going to be fantastic. All right.
Can I
think
play a card? Can I play a card in front of me and play one in the combat zone area?
Well, right now, if you were to play a card right now for its bottom effect, whether it's a tactic or an ongoing, you would put that face down behind your board and then reveal it at the right time during the action. So if it has the tactic, icon on it, which matches this token right here, then you would slot that into the action that you want to use it on and secretly put the card behind here. And when you get to that action, reveal it. If it has the little ongoing symbol, you just secretly put it behind your board now, and at the start of the round, pull it out. But you are giving up the combat stuff completely on it. That card will only be used for that. You'll use a different card should we get into combat.
Am I allowed to do that on my spawning point?
Nope. Yeah, you can use the one that doesn't have the tactic icon. Yes, but the one that tactic, you can't put it on your spawn. You can't slot anything into your spawn. That's just you. The only thing you can do when respawning is if you decide you're like, you know what, I don't like grenades anymore. I'd like to use mines instead. You can swap that out or swap kill streaks, which we don't have any others in this one, but
okay.
Other than that, your spawn is a spawn. However, you also can't be killed on your spawn point. So
okay.
You can't engage in combat in any way on your spawn point.
Okay. Okay. And then with such a huge trove of Call of Duty to work with, how did you guys decide what to put in the core boxes?
So we had, after a while, we had been talking with Activision. We had zoomed in on, we were definitely going to do the initial stuff as Modern Warfare. And from there, it was just identifying who are the great rivalries. And obviously, Ghost and Shepard was great, Price and Makarov. And then from there, we just picked the characters we wanted. But there was also then what can Activision give us? Because there are some characters that unfortunately, like we've done all the characters we've done there. We've got others. There are some characters who we simply can never put in the game, in the board game. And that is because a lot of their characters are based on our actual actors. And some actors don't allow their likenesses to be used in third-party programs. And so because the actors no, we couldn't use those characters. Actually, certain weapons from the game we can't use because a lot of weapons made in the last 95 years have trademarks on them.
Wow.
And while Activision might have gotten a license, it's not a transferable license. They can't put it on third parties. It's so an interesting one is the MP4. An MP4 is a game that actually happens. MP4 is a weapon that's used in a lot of board games, but technically not legally because it is a trademarked weapon.
I had no idea on that. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know any of this either. And actually, I had an interesting chat with Emerson Masucci yesterday because they're going through the same thing with the Metal Gear Solid game because they use a lot of these weapons they can't get for the board game. But and the question came up as to, well, how come, this little war game over here uses an MP4? And I'm like, I talked to the lawyers and they're like, the honest answer is they're too small to be a target for those companies to come after.
Oh.
But because we're doing a Call of Duty game, we can't use it because by nature, Activision is a big enough target for those companies to come after. So by proxy, so are we. And so that's why there's certain weapons will never see the light of day in cardboard.
Okay.
We can use blueprint versions.
And what was the weapon you said? MP4?
The MP4 is an interesting one because I have it in so many games on my shelf, but it's because they're too small for anyone to notice. A big gun manufacturer is not going to go after, Dan Verson games who, did like 2,000 copies of something.
Yeah.
But something with Call of Duty on it, they're absolutely going to come after us.
You know who will go after companies or people no matter how small they are? Disney. Try using Mickey ears. True. Yeah. They will find you.
Although, they're about that. That copyright is actually going to. That copyright on Mickey Mouse is finally going to expire.
But I heard it's the original Mickey Mouse, not the new one.
Yeah, it is. And I read an article that says Disney in typical baby whining fashion, are just going to start phasing away and moving away from Mickey Mouse as their big thing. They're like, oh,
Really?
we can't have it. We're just not going to make it our flagship thing anymore.
That's
And I'm
so
like,
like
that's some whiny crap you are pulling.
yeah. I have to go get a cough drop. Cheap Time Machines, good to see you, and thank you for those questions. One more question while I'm running to get that cough drop for you is from Games Mama. One question I got asked a lot: will y'all have initial spawn point maps for 4-player team and free for all? I'll be right back.
So the answer to that is yes-ish. There's actually, so yes, the maps will have predefined spawn points for different players. And those will be determined based on whether you are playing free-for-all, playing a team deathmatch, what mode you're playing. There was a lot of time spent on the maps in terms of, that's why maps take so long, is because every map that we make now and every map we make in the future has to be both forwards compatible and backwards compatible with all game modes. So each time they decide those various spawn points, this was just a demo map. It just has the single initial spawn points. What we won't have, for the most part, unless there are certain game modes, is you always spawn in this spot. You always have some bit of choice, but that choice will be still limited based on not because I believe in the video game the way the spawning works on the back end is it has pre-designated spawn points, but it tries to spawn you where there's nobody at first.
Okay.
So we kind of tried to replicate that a little bit.
Okay.
But yes, the map will have a lot of predefined points on it, and they'll be used differently depending on the game mode.
All right, thank you. Also, your camera just got overheated and your face cam.
Yes, it did. Hold on. That always happens to me when I sit near too long. Give me a second.
No problem. All right.
It always happens in the summertime because it won't happen in the new office when I start streaming in there. But this room has no windows and no AC.
Oh, heck no.
It's the middle of summer. So I always forget. So I actually keep this can of air here, and I'm gonna mute myself for a minute.
Okay, everyone. How am I gonna survive? He is whooping me. It is 0-3. Okay, this is not okay. This is really, really bad. This is really bad. Feels like Twitter becoming X. Yeah. Makes me think of Mythic Battles Pantheon. Their scenario rulebooks show an area players can choose a spawn in. Okay.
Let's see if I come back now. That's what happens when you use a real camera with no heat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there we go.
Yay!
And now I have a fan blowing in here.
That's fine. We can barely hear it.
I always forget.
We also have music on. So,
All right, have you planned? Have you done what you're
I'm
going to do? All right, well then bring in Terry. I'm going to tell you that Hudson moved. He stayed in place but turned.
Okay.
All right, and where did you spawn in? Oh, okay. So that's your spawn. I'm going to make my first action, which is my one. I sprinted here, which you don't see me here, but then I moved here. But because that's your spawn, we don't fight yet.
Thank goodness.
So now we move on to action 2.
Ghost Eye suggests I install wall hack. Laser scope for the Desert Eagle. Always works in the video game. Sounds good, Ghost Eye. I'll try it.
What's your action 2?
My action 2 is going to be here, turning towards where I started and throwing a grenade.
I moved here. Well, let me finish my move. I moved here, so as long as the grenade ain't going there, we are going to fight. Where did you toss the grenade?
Well, I forgot to place it, but it was going to go here.
Oh, snap! So do you know what happens now? That grenade goes boom, boom, boom. It does wound me, but because I'm already wounded, I do in fact die.
Woo!
And you get a point, and now you have an option of whether it sucks, because I was going to go here, then I was going to bounce around, come up this ladder, and I was going to take ADS right here.
Okay. Then
But now I can't do any of that. You can decide if you want to finish the rest of your actions, which of course you do because you're taking...
I'm going to go here. Do I have to take my 4th action?
You do. If you take even one, you have to take all of them. But you did get the flag.
Okay, well then it was ADS facing this way.
Right.
And my move 4 was playing headshot face down, which now
means you did. Which means you lose the card.
Yeah.
Because if you had wanted to avoid using the card, you would have had to have stayed back here.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But that's fine. You get a point, and now it's 2-3.
Oh, thank goodness.
This will either go back to the center, or it will go over to where Hudson is.
Ooh, good job, Beastman.
It is even, so it is going to move back to the center.
Okay. Trident, I like those combo of emotes. That's actually really cool.
I can't believe you killed me. But hey, good news, I'm not wounded anymore.
You can't believe I killed you. Well, you have no idea who you're playing against.
The thing is unless I switched, but here's the thing. If I have placed a mine out there, unless I switch to a grenade right now, that mine stays where it is.
Okay. Out of curiosity, if they cannot be attacked in a spawn location, why not have the spawn be before the first movement?
Because the devs said so. I don't know. The devs said something with balancing. It needed to be that way. I remember asking a similar question.
Okay.
And the devs said, due to the way the balancing works, because technically the person respawning has the advantage, they need it to be that first token.
Okay.
Otherwise, the math said it was too powerful to not.
And I lose my tactic and I lose my ADS until I die?
No. You've got all that still. You don't lose any of that.
I only lose my grenade.
You lost the card. You lost the card and you lost the grenade. So you flipped it over when it blew up. You don't have that grenade back unless you die.
And I just put the grenade token somewhere on the side?
Yeah, I normally just pop it on top of the card so it's out of my way.
Okay.
But yeah, I remember they were running through the math on it and they showed that if they gave, because that player had this blah, blah, blah statistical advantage coming back in, that giving them a come in +4 movement, bump that up to some ridiculous number.
Okay.
I don't like what you did there.
I know.
I had a really good plan, and it would have been great because if you had just moved a little faster and not tossed that grenade, I would have had ADS on you at that point from the top, from a vantage point right here.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. But you can...
But that's not what happened.
Yeah, you can dream. It's nice.
All right. So what am I going to do now? Let's see. You're currently here.
And Terry goes off the board and I stay there?
Terry stays on the board.
Okay.
Because I have to use Terry to plan around for my spawning. And,
got it.
And Hudson's spawning.
Okay.
But you get to move Terry if you wish out on your planning board.
Oh.
Terry doesn't have to stay there.
As long as he's not near me or the flag.
He can be near you. He can't be near me. Right now, honestly, other than the flag, which is just these 3 spots, he can literally be anywhere on the board you want him to be because I have nothing on the board.
Okay.
So you have open run of the board, but I don't think that's going to work to your advantage.
Okay.
I think that I'm going to do this.
And now because I'm not spawning, I can play something on my first
Correct.
move?
Yep. And that's part of the whole thing with the not using one as thing is you have to pay the penalty of your one can't do anything but spawn, which is apparently what balanced it out. I don't know where I want to spawn.
Are you asking me where I'm going?
Yeah, it's just what I do because I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna do. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Go there. That's my spawn. Oh, hey, good news for me. I was gonna reload, but you helped me reload for free by killing me. That's fine. I'm okay with it. I will come back more powerful. I won't. Should have just swapped out for a grenade. Grenade you. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And don't forget to take your kill on your kill streak.
Also, oh, did you already move me?
Yeah, I just moved you on the kill streak.
Okay.
So we didn't forget.
If I choose to ADS, but I put a token 3, and I put a token there, a certain number of token, can I like stop moving after ADS or
yeah.
Okay, even though I put it down.
You could just choose not to put the rest of your tokens.
But can I put them down and then choose not to actually move?
No. If you put them down, you must execute them.
Okay, I'm going to change some stuff up and then I'm ready.
Yeah. Like in fact, I'll tell you, I'm not using my action 4 token this round.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. So you need to bring Terry where he is. I'm telling you that Terry's coming in right here. Oh, smack! Oh, smack!
Has that ever happened?
Yo, it happens sometimes. And this is how this is going to go down. So, and I came in here. So what's going to happen is Terry and Hudson are going to fight.
Oh, dang.
But you still need to make your first move, though.
My first move is going to be...
Oh, smack. And if Terry survives the fight... Oh, smack.
Yeah, and I have a tactic. And do I reveal the tactic?
Yeah, reveal the tactic.
Okay.
So many things are about to happen. Okay, so you get to ignore this on your first sprint, but you're not sprinting right now, right?
Yeah.
So
well, I'm going to, but...
Right, we'll just put it to the side because we got to deal with all this first.
Oh,
now,
no.
I'm not in it because I'm spawning. They don't have spawn immunity. So what's going to happen is we need to resolve 2 fights right now, potentially. The closest combat resolve first. So first, Terry and Hudson are going to fight. If Hudson wins this, you're going to have to fight Hudson.
Oh, no.
And then based on this, if Terry does, next turn, I'm going to have to fight Terry. This is fantastic. But, so there is no on target because they're in the same space. They are close, so they're just going to start in the bottom of our weapon board, the bottom track.
Okay.
No, right here.
Oh.
And this is their combat card. And each of us need to pick 5 dice for them. Dang, I did not see that coming.
And do we have the top track still counts and everything?
Yes, but there is no on target. But if somebody were to get first strike, it would get them something on that. Oh, dang. Did not see this coming. And you're only picking 5 dice. I am ready with Hudson's dice.
What is the blue moves me up on the bottom track?
Yep. green moves me down, and red is damage, provided you don't critically miss.
Okay. Oh
So
my
you
gosh,
know,
I'm
should
so
somebody,
stressed out.
so should somebody, you know, throw all greens against you.
Okay, I'm ready. What did you
All
do?
right, I am also ready.
Oh my gosh,
This
no!
is gonna be fun!
Oh no!
Oh boy, well, you're guaranteed first strike though, as long as you don't roll all blanks on them greens.
Come on, chat! I need big money today! Big money!
I did not roll big money. Please roll little money.
Oh my gosh, I rolled little money!
You rolled littler money. You do get first strike though, so you get to go up one on this. Oh man.
No!
Hey, you got. It's okay. I didn't exactly roll. Well, I rolled medium.
Oh
money.
my gosh!
So you got first strike though.
Oh my
That
gosh!
makes you feel better. And maybe you'll get within 5 and you'll take him out anyway. So go up 1 on your tactical meter. I got 3, 7, 8, 9 aim. What do you have for?
Wait, apparently I haven't been rolling the dice correctly. Drop the dice.
No, that rolls them too. There are 2 ways to roll in tabletop simulator. So I do the R, but like some people just do the shaky shake.
I did both at the same time.
You did both. Oh, so you're doing both.
Well, it's not
But
working
yes.
out.
Some people, you know, I recommend just doing the hold them all and just keep pressing R in the middle, and then.
Oh my.
But other people roll this way too. That they're both rolls. Anyway, I have 9 aim. What do you got for defense? 2?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you are going up 1.
Yes.
And then count up that damage.
I have 4.
I have 8.
Ugh.
So there is good news here though for you. Because you're within 5, they kill each other because recruits can't hold wounds. So he did kill you, but you wounded him, so they both died.
Okay, so when you're within 5 damage, everyone gets a wound.
Yeah, they get a wound, but recruits can't hold wounds, so both our recruits got dead.
Okay. We got dead.
Which happens a lot. Which happens a lot when recruits fight each other. They're both just pretty inept.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
All right.
That was
so
so
that wasn't
stressful.
as bad.
Games Mama, have a good night and have fun with Lorcana tomorrow. Woohoo!
Nice. Have a good night and enjoy it.
Yay! Beat them up.
All
Okay.
right. So
I
they're
will.
both dead. We don't get any kill streaks. We don't get any points because we didn't actually kill anybody. They did. All right. So now we go into our action 2.
Okay.
My action 2. Ooh, it's just to go in ADS right here. Where did you go?
I'm
Where were
here.
you?
I'm here. I was here and then I sprinted with
And
no
you
penalty.
stop right there. Yes, but you don't get the penalty, but you still got caught.
Oh my gosh! No!
So you won't go negative on the board, but you will stay at 0. And I do have cover. God, I played that so. I'm so good.
Ah!
I don't know why you didn't think I wouldn't protect this.
I don't know.
I protect this house.
I was just trying to dart away. Technically, that would have been so easy.
It would have. And my next action is to dart that way, but I gotta kill you first.
Oh
All right,
no,
so
you will not.
I am on target and ADS. Let's do this. And I have cover. I have all the advantage in this fight. But watch me somehow screw it up and lose. Don't worry.
Protect the Meeple House. Meeple House games. Meeple House games, we will protect you.
Okay, I'm gonna do this card.
Okay. Oh, I gotta choose a card.
And I'm gonna do 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be my dice config. I'm ready with my dice.
I'm ready.
All right.
Wait, it's 7, right?
Yep.
Come on, highlight. Wait, it's not highlighting. Okay. I just want to see what you have. You have a lot of blue, 2 greens, and 1 red. Okay.
Which
Okay.
I have rolled.
So.
A red did nada.
Wait, so am I doing this right?
So no. Put them down. Put them down.
Okay, this doesn't count. I wish
You
it did, though. I wish it did! Wait, can I just say
know.
that counts it?
No! Highlight them. And then just hold your mouse over and start... No, don't pick them up.
Oh.
Highlight them and just start pressing R. Keeping the mouse. There you go. It's so much more satisfying that way.
Wow, this is cool.
And then you can let them when you're ready. This is how I roll today.
Whoa!
Both
They're like
versions are valid.
floating. Whoa.
I know.
Okay.
I just find that version of the rollings. Oh my god, those reds.
Yes!
Okay. I think you might have taken me, but we're gonna see because I did still roll.
Oh, whoa. Okay, wait.
Don't flip them.
No, I did, but I was trying to flip my card, so I flipped them back.
Okay. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. First, we check first strike. How many lightnings do you have?
I have 4.
You have 4. I also have 4. Dang, no one gets first strike.
Okay.
All right. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 aim. How much defense cover do you have?
Is that the blue one?
Green.
Oh, it's 4.
So I'm going up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Flip the dice.
How much aim do you have?
That's blue?
Yep.
6.
I am reducing you by 6.
So I don't move.
You don't move at all.
Okay.
And
But at
now we
least
count up.
I don't have missed shot.
That's true. I think he still took me because even with all of that, because my red rolled so poorly, I only did 12 damage.
And I did 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Oh, darn you, Banzinator!
And
All right, I'm dead.
I'm clipping that.
and not
I am clipping you screaming my name. Darn you, Bonzinator!
I'm dead, and I did not wound you. I played these dice wrong. I knew that what I should have done was play this combo, but I chose poorly.
So now I get to move
knew
up.
What to do. I was staring at my combination of dice, thinking I have tried something new that is not going to work out for the way I roll dice.
And guess what? I'm going to continue my move. I was in the middle of sprinting.
Of course you are.
And I'm going to end here with ADS, but I get it back, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't do anything. But you do get a point for the flag. But now we have to roll for where the flag's going next.
Okay.
The flag is going even, which means it's going back over here again.
Okay. Wow.
Can this D4 roll odd? That has been in turn of events.
Yeah.
I was up 3-0. And don't forget to get your kill streak.
Ooh.
We're 2-2 on kill streaks.
And when do we get more for our kill streak? Or we need 3?
We need 3 for these particular kill streaks to use them.
Okay.
You know what? I'm seriously considering... You know what? I'm doing it. So I am going to switch from... As I'm respawning, I'm going to get rid of the mine and switch to a grenade because clearly you don't want to walk on my mine for some reason. By the way, my mine has been sitting here since like round 1.
I think that if the flag would have gone over there, then I would have stepped on it. Yeah.
So I am I'm abandoning the mine and I'm switching to grenades.
Okay.
Because clearly
I'm not
that's
scared.
you should be scared now. Where are you at? You're there. All right, so at least I know, and he's dead too. So he's coming back though. So Terry's coming back. Where is Terry coming? Terry's probably there.
Okay. That one.
There we go.
Oh, I wonder if people in near my FLGS got their Lorcana cards. I know some people were able to pre-order, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy any Lorcana, Robert?
I am not.
You're not? Okay.
No, I can't do card games like that. They hurt my brain.
Well, they could be for flipping them.
That's true, but I'm not really into flipping things like that. So not really my jam. Do I have any tactic cards in my hand? Nothing I want to use. That's why I wish we were playing. So we're not using the badge system that's printed on the operators and the weapons that allow you to custom build your own combat deck before, unique to your operator and stuff. Like in your weapon, you can build it all. There's like 2 specific cards I really wish I had at my disposal, but they're part of the building your deck system. And I haven't managed to get you in a space with me yet so that I can just shoot you straight up with this Magnum. But you haven't caught me off target to be able to shoot me in the back yet. So, you know.
It's worked out.
We're both bad at our characters.
No. I am fine. I'm fine in my character. Okay. I am ready.
All right. I am also ready. All right. So I brought in Kevin. Not Kevin. Sorry. I used to call him Kevin.
Hudson.
I brought in Hudson right here.
Okay. And I brought in Terry right here.
Excellent. They will be fighting right away. I love it.
Even though I'm not
this
seeing.
Time, it's green straight down.
No, but do I get a disadvantage because I'm not looking?
You will. He will be at disadvantage. But I also need to put where I am, and you need to make your first action. I respawned in right here.
Okay.
And what was your first action?
My first action was here and facing towards the yellow.
Oh, so you are actually going to fight Hudson first.
Hey, Lone Shark.
Mm.
Good to see you.
All right. So Hudson's on target. Hudson has cover against you, but Hudson only gets to use this card and only gets to roll 5 dice. You are not on target. You do not have cover, but you get to roll 7 dice and pick a card. And it is close range, so bottom track. I am banking everything on great dice rolling.
Okay, I'm ready. Meeple! Team Hudson? No.
All right.
No.
Team Hudson, what up?
Okay, ready?
All right. Here's my dice.
Oh my gosh.
Here's his card. What card did you play?
Oh, I have to play a card?
You gotta play a card.
Oh,
It's
dang.
you.
That sucks. Okay.
All right. Let's roll them.
Oh. Oh, wait. I hover over it and then I press R. Whoa! Come on, big money! Oh my gosh. Not big money. What are you doing?
I screwed up and I don't know what they rolled.
Great
No. I hit the wrong button.
Oh,
Does anyone know what I rolled?
Okay, mister. I made this whole TTS from scratch.
No. I hit E on my keyboard, which did a rotate. So I'm trying to think of how many times can I rotate. That's what I rolled. It was crap. Because I hit eat 4 times to get back.
Okay.
So I rolled garbage, I think. I don't know what I rolled.
Just re-roll everything. Okay, you got better.
Still pretty crappy. Still terrible. All right. You clearly have first strike.
So do I move up? 1?
You go up 1. Yeah.
Okay. How do you get into like the 20s?
In this prototype, you normally can't get, the best you can get in this one is 13. And
Wow.
that requires you to be here, you've played a card, you're on target, and you have first strike.
It requires you to be right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 13 is the highest you can get in this particular prototype.
Have a safe
All right.
commute. Okay.
I have 3 for aim. What do you have for the green defense?
5.
I hate you so much. So here's what happens. I have to go back 2, which means Hudson critically misses and loses his red dice.
Wow.
Hudson will only be dealing 4 damage. What do you got over there? What do you have for aim?
The blue, for blue, I have 5. And I
So
start
he's
on
taking,
I start on this one?
Yep.
1,
and he's
2,
taking
3,
you down by
4,
2.
5.
So you're only going 3.
Okay, done.
Okay. And what's your final out damage?
My final damage is 2 plus 4 plus 1. 7.
Well, the good news for Hudson is he might have died, right? But in his death, he wounded you. Wah, wah, wah!
Oh,
You let James Hudson wound you like that.
I'm bleeding. Owie.
Which means he has done his job, because his job is to soften you up for me. You do, however, get another kill streak because you did kill someone.
Can I use it right away?
No, because you had to have plotted it. So
Medic.
you have it available next round.
Okay.
All right, so now we go to action 2.
Action
Which
2.
my action 2 is a terrible day for me. I did not think you were going to come all the way around like that, and I tossed a grenade right here.
Aw,
So that grenade did nothing.
that's so sad.
I thought you would go up and around, not skirt all the way back across the board away from the flag.
Plate up.
All right.
Armor up. Okay, move 3.
So that's my loss of that. Now we're at action 3. I went into ADS here again, thinking you would come up. This
Okay,
way.
and I'm turning this way to sprint. Oh, hello, no interruptions. And then I go, my move 3 is this way with a redraw. And
You're doing a reload.
do I get to, or reload, and it's up to 4 cards?
Yeah, you reload up to your full hand.
Yes.
And then what did you do for action 4?
Action 4 is not good.
It is not, because I stayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I have real bad news for you. I am ADS at long range.
Oh, no.
And I have cover. And I'm on target. Are you even facing the right direction?
I'm facing the direction I put. It's not the right one, though.
You are wounded, which means you also have a negative penalty.
So how do I get this up? I need to play green?
Well, the most green can move you is 1, so you should probably try to get damage from somewhere else.
Okay, so what would you recommend I roll then?
In this situation, I mean, it depends on what you think I'm gonna roll, honestly. I mean, green, here's the thing. You know that I'm guaranteed 4 damage against you already, so you know that no matter what, I'm hurling damage.
So I should probably play green shields.
Green shields would at least minimize the chances of maybe you wounding me on the way out. But you'd still need to do some sort of damage. Right now, you're doing negative damage.
And I'm at this black
You've
dot
got to
here.
do some damage to do anything. If you're at 0 or below, you can't even wound me. So you want to get some damage.
Okay.
So
Okay.
keep that in mind.
All right. And
This
can
is a
I can
bad
play a card?
situation.
I can play a card.
Yeah. You have
Oh
to
my
play
gosh,
a
I'm
card.
so glad I have cards.
Yeah, because otherwise you would have had to take the card off the top of your deck and just use it. I mean, you are definitely at a... The thing is you are at a very much a disadvantage right now. And yeah, you should probably lose this, but there's always a chance. It's Call of Duty. There's a chance. It's not a great chance.
Okay.
And I'm going to do everything I can to make that as little chance as possible. I'm an ADS. I know exactly what I'm doing. And I have cover. You ready?
No.
You got them dice picked?
No.
This is going to be so satisfying. I've been trying to get you at long range at ADS this whole freaking game.
Okay. I'm ready. What dice
All
did
right,
you
pull them dice out. These are my dice.
Oh, no. No, my God.
Mmm.
Come on. Big money. I need big money. Big money.
Come on. Papa needs a dead bonds. What? Who says that? That is not a good roll.
Yes. Oh, no. What are you
But-
talking about? It's a 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, but here's the thing. All right, how many speeds do you roll?
Oh, you
over-
have 3
flip over your
lightning?
card.
I
Yeah, how many
have...
lightnings you got?
I have 3.
You have 3?
Yeah.
All right, nobody gets first strike.
Dang.
So that's good. All right, and then I have 3 aim. How much defense
Which is
do
blue?
you have? Yeah, how much green defense?
1.
So I'm up by 2, which you kept me out of the orange.
Good.
Just barely.
And
How
then
much blue do you have?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm reducing you by 2, so you're going up by 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you're so lucky because I almost went to red.
I almost went to orange. All right, count up the damage. 8. I got my damage.
15.
I also have 15.
So what happens?
So then we check for first strike. However, in this particular scenario, neither of us had first strike. Do you know what happens now?
We both pretend like we didn't see each other. Or like, hey, we're just going to
Nope.
move on.
We both die.
Oh.
You managed to just kill me. Thing is,
Multi-kill.
I knew no matter what.
One
I was gonna
moment.
Kill you.
There's sound.
Baked goods _ unmatched just subscribed with Prime. Yippee.
Okay. Thank good so
Um,
much. Thank you so much. Welcome back 5 months in a row.
Woo!
Good to see you.
The thing is, I knew because you were wounded, I could take this risk because I knew that as long as I got within 5 of you, I was going to be happy because you were going to die anyway. So we're both dead.
At least I pulled you down with me.
We did. We both get a kill streak point. We both get a point.
Wow.
And yeah,
And
you
now,
have to respawn in.
okay. And then,
You're not wounded anymore, though, so good news.
and I get my
Congratulations.
grenade back.
And yes, we both get our grenades back, and we both have the capability of using our kill streaks. However, it would be kind of weird to plan a kill streak when we don't know where anyone is going to be on the board. I mean, if I could guess with my RCXD and just hope that I can run you over the car, but that feels risky. So probably not going to use my kill streak on this first one. The only spot currently I can't spawn is here, 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 and here because he's still on the board.
Oh, he is? Oh.
For the purposes of me respawning, I can't spawn in these 3. You can spawn anywhere you want.
Besides the flag.
Correct. Besides the flag, well, you can't do here. Sorry. You can't do here, 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 or here because of the flag.
Okay.
Which does actually mean I have to move Hudson because he can't pop in that same spot because it's line of sight of Harry. Okay. Where are you coming?
Baked goods, hope you're doing well. And for those of you who came in from the last round and missed the intro, this is Robert from Arcane Wonders. And as you can see, we're playing the new Call of Duty, the board game. And it's currently on Kickstarter. You can find that link right there in chat. And check it out. There's 4 days left of the campaign. And it comes with a lot of different options that you can back. The original core game offers enough for 2 players, but you can buy the additional pack that allows for 4 players. Or
Yep.
4 or 5.
And a pack that will take you up to 5 and 6, yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is not nice. You did not a nice thing, though, by...
And I am
I
off
can
the board.
You. Yeah. What?
Oh, and I refill up to 4.
Yep. Any good cards?
Am I allowed to spawn on, like, these spots? The roof?
You can't spawn on you can't spawn on a ladder because
Okay.
a ladder is special. You have to be moving up a ladder. You can't spawn on this roof or this roof because they're in line of sight of the flag. This roof is legal to spawn on
Okay, thank you.
for this round. If the flag had been somewhere else, these roofs would have been legal. And if you're here and you're moving off of here, if you go down if you go down the ladder, you have to be facing up as you move down. This one you can only jump off of. You can't move up onto it.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, I am almost done.
This is gonna be real interesting. What are you doing? What are you going to do? I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know what it is you're going to do.
You'll find out very, very soon.
But I want to know now.
Wait, I messed up. Oh.
So yeah, so currently you can spawn anywhere except this roof, this, and this. I can't spawn here, here, or here. So you just can't spawn down the entire left side of the board. Or I guess for you it's the right side of the board. You can't spawn down the right side of the board.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is getting intense. Okay. And then I don't pick a card yet. Okay, I'm ready. Wait, before we start, you could do a bracket style tournament Warzone. Ooh, 100 people competing down to last man standing. It's a bunch of board gamers. That's a great idea. Maybe that was in the works for the board game competition. The T Sports. Just back the collectors for both packs and up to 4 players. Depending on how popular with my group, I'll pick the additional players later. There you go. Awesome. You just backed that now? Meeple House?
Nice.
Woohoo! Maybe we'll make it into World Series of Board Gaming one year. It could.
That would be cool.
Yep. That would actually, that would be awesome. All right, I'm ready.
Whenever that becomes awesome, yeah. All right, I'm ready. All right, so first off, Hudson came out here, facing down this line.
Okay.
And what is Terry doing?
Terry, well, I thought Terry has to stay there.
No, you can move Terry you could have moved Terry anywhere.
Oh, I'll leave him there.
All right, and then I came in here.
Okay.
Where did you come in? Remember, we have spawn immunity, so.
Oh,
nothing
okay,
happened.
good, because this is
All right. However, I'm gonna have bad news for you. What's your action 2?
Going up the ladder.
Yes! You mentioned that rooftop way too much. I freaking grenaded the ladder. Oh! And feel free to come check the board if you don't believe me.
No.
You kept talking about that roof way too much. And I even twice came back to remind you that you can't spawn here, thinking maybe she'll think that she should probably stay away from this side. But then you just kept talking about it, and I was like, fine, I'm going to grenade it. So that whether you... I didn't think I'd get you on the ladder. I thought I would get you here, because I thought maybe you might come from spawn here, and I might get you here or actually on the roof. I didn't think I'd get you on there. That was just my safest spot.
Don't buy Felicia me! Don't buy Felicia me, Lethal!
Bad news for you. You went bone.
I just got by Felicia. Oh.
Boom. That is in my grenade. And then I am going to continue the rest of my actions, where I then casually sprinted to here, from here, and then went here and turned around and took control of this flag. Getting a point for the kill and getting a point for the flag. Would you like to roll this die to see where the flag goes next?
Sure.
With an R.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, hey, the flag finally goes all the way to the other side.
Stuck it with the Semtex.
Oh.
No!
Oh, that felt... That made up for what happened before. I took you out without playing a card, but I did use up my grenade.
So when I was playing, the game ended at 5. Are we playing till 10?
Look, we can play till whenever. 5 is the intro game sort of thing.
So technically, I won the game, and then you just decided to say no. We're not going to end at 5.
No.
And now
5 is for newbies who first time they're playing the game, which neither one of us are. A real game should play to 10.
Okay. All right. Okay. To 10. I'm remembering this. I'm remembering this. Okay. Boom goes the grenade. Watch the blood and Bond spray. Wow. Oh wait, I'm moving you. Sorry.
Bond spray is my new Call of Duty branded cologne. Bond spray.
If I can make money off of that, sure, why not?
Bond's boom spray.
Sounds sus. No, it's a cologne. It's a new cologne.
God, that was good.
Bond spray. You would smell like James Bond. It would be called
James Bonds.
It'd be yeah.
Nice. All right, so now you can't spawn here, 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 and here. James Hudson and I are doing a good job of controlling this board. Your respawn options.
So Duke of Fall says, I'm really digging this gameplay. How different are 4-player games to this? Welcome home, Meeple.
Well, so the interesting thing is because we're playing with this, well, veterans go to 15. It's interesting, when you're playing the 2-player with the recruits, it's simulating a bit of the 4. But 4, it's just crazier because you're going to, depending on the map, obviously you're going to run into each other a lot more, but unless you're playing teams. If you're playing with 4 free-all, you're going to have 1 or 2 combats every single round, and you might have multiple combats, and you might have to determine which ones go first, or it might be these 2 are fighting, these 2 are fighting. So they're a little more chaotic, and that's also where you start seeing things like grenades tripping up mines that then set off mines. But the gameplay is still the same, and that's what I mean. Even in a 4-player, it's always your turn. You know, no matter what happens now, that last round was so satisfying that I win in my heart. But now I need to win in real, for real. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I don't like the flag moved all the way to the other side of the board. And I don't like that I don't have a grenade. And I don't like that I haven't got to shoot you in the face with this gun yet. But I do like, I wish I knew we were coming in. I would totally use my little remote control car. Ooh, I just remember that you actually have access to your kill streak on action too. Hey, are you calling it an airstrike? Is that a thing you're planning on doing? It's fine, you can tell me.
Well, I'm gonna say as much information as I said when you found me on the ladder. Play the game HQ on YouTube as 4-player playthroughs for team deathmatch and free for all. Oh, thank you. Berkeley.
Yeah. Play the game HQ. It was great. So they did four player teams deathmatch, and then they also did like a tournament. And in fact, I think they even did like a 1 versus 3.
Oh, cool.
Which was fantastic too.
Yeah. All right.
Bond spends the rest of the game trying to go up the ladder.
You'll never know.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. I'm sad. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. I forgot to move something.
All right. I'm sad for you.
Okay. So, putting out Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, Meeple. I named him Terry because of dysentery.
Yeah. She has dysentery, and I have James Hudson. James Hudson ended up, which we're just calling Terry and Hudson. Hudson stayed in place right here.
Okay, I'm this way.
Where did you spawn?
I spawned... Where's my person? Here.
That checks out. Okay, and so now we make our first action. I sprinted... I make my first action, sorry. My first action, I went here, sprint, and then I went to here, facing down this line. So I am fighting Terry.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
I am on target, and this is close range. You are also on target. So you got 4. You got to use Terry's card and roll 5 dice. I got to pick a card. I'm gonna blow up Terry's spot. That's what's gonna happen. All right. I got this. No, I'm not gonna waste a good card on Terry. Come on.
And I don't have to play a card because I have mine.
Right, you can't play one.
Okay.
Which card did I use? Hold on.
It's like I'm actually playing COD. Surely that sniper isn't still watching the same spot after killing me 5 times already. I know, right?
Sure.
Yeah, Duke of Fall spawn trapping.
Surely he is. All right, I got my dice.
So we have a comment here. It would be cool to see a co-op campaign in the future.
There will. So as we talked about earlier, the Mercenaries box on the Kickstarter adds co-op to the game. It's solo and co-op in one-off scenarios. A whole bunch of those in the booklet. But later, post-campaign, when we're like next year, we actually are planning to do a cooperative campaign game as well within this. So there'll be a box that will give you a story-driven campaign as well for co-op and solo. But not in the Merc. The Merc are one-off stories.
Okay.
Mission.
Awesome.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
These are my dice. This is my card.
Okay, I gotta roll.
You have 5 dice.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Come on! Come on, Terry! I believe in you!
Flip them in the air. Flip them in the air. You're just flipping those dice. You know this, right?
No, I was pressing the wrong button.
Flipping the dice.
I don't know how to flip the right.
I was like, what? Oh, I got bad news for you. All right, I got 2 lightnings.
I got 2 lightnings.
All right, no one has first strike then. I have 4, 7, 10 aim. How much defense does Terry have?
2.
So I'm going up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
And then what do you have for aim?
I have 2.
I'm reducing you by 2.
Okay, so I just don't move.
Yep.
And then attack.
And then add up the damage.
10.
10, 22, 26.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay because you just used all your good rolls on Terry and not me.
You know what? You know what? I used all my good rolls dissing Terry.
Oh,
But
my
also-
God. Oh, I'm playing the crickets. I'm playing the crickets.
But Terry's still dead, so get out of here. And Terry can't come back unless you die and come back. Terry's gone.
Okay.
All right. Now we move on to action 2. That was action 1.
Okay.
What is your action 2? Because my action 2 was to sprint here. And I'm going to pause there until you move to see where you go
Mine
first.
is sprinting here.
Okay, so I finished my action to here, facing this way.
Thank goodness. And then I'm here.
Is that your 3? That's your
No,
the
that's
end.
my
Yeah.
that's my second sprint.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
I'm ADSing towards the blue line.
That's your action 3 or 4?
That's on my 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go to action. Did you make an action 3?
No.
Okay. So that is not great for me. I did move here for action 3, facing down the blue line, but you are ADS. So.
And I
we
have
are
the
gonna
shield.
fight. Yep. You get a shield and you get to start all the way up here on this.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm starting here. And we are both on target. And now it's time to fight.
Now it's time to fight. I need to look at my
And I
cards.
used my good card on Terry. That's not good. You know what's messed up? I was almost going to put my tactic card for power slide in that spot that says enemies can't use ADS. And I thought, nah, she won't be an ADS.
Yep.
As it turns out, I was wrong. So I'm going to do that card. I'm going to need another amazing roll.
You used up your amazing
Terry.
roll.
I need you to come back from the dead and give me another amazing roll. Maybe like a cinnamon roll. I would like a cinnamon roll, please.
Okay.
You ready with this or what?
I am.
Because also, right now, you have the flag.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm putting the flag under.
Do I get a
You're
point
fighting for the flag?
Oh, I have to survive. Okay.
You gotta survive to the end of the round. All right.
Okay.
This is my dice.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh, we did the
Did
same thing.
We picked the same dice. What'd you
Yeah.
pick your card? What's your card?
Precision strike.
Oh, you're going for precision. Oh, this could not be. All right, let's see how this goes out.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta highlight.
Come on. Come on.
Big money! Come on!
Big money!
Big money! Yes!
That is acceptable money.
I don't know.
All right.
Shoot.
How many lightnings do you have?
1.
I have 2. I have first strike.
Okay.
I have 6. I have 10 aim. How many shields do you have?
1.
3. Didn't you
Oh,
have
3.
cover?
3 because of that cover. Yeah, thank
Right. So I'm going up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many aims do you have?
you. 7, 8, 9.
And I'm reducing you by 2, so you're going up.
Oh
by
my
7.
gosh. Also 7. 1, 2, 3,
Woo!
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Except your weapon is way better at this range with that.
Yeah, but you have a
card.
6, and you're starting at
I
7.
don't know. This is gonna be close. Count up the damage.
So
got my damage. I don't feel confident.
Okay, I think I have 26.
I did not feel confident. I had 23.
Okay, let me double check. I have 15 plus 4, so that's 19.
Yeah.
Plus 7.
Yep.
26.
Yep. You got me by 3.
But I take a wound.
But you do take a wound.
Or I take a double wound, right?
Yep.
And then do I heal 1 at the end of the round?
At the end of the round.
Okay.
So you get a point, and then you get a point for the flag.
Woo!
You want to... The flag goes to neutral. We roll this die. The flag will be returning all the way to the other side.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, this has been a very hard fought battle. However, you do not get to bring Terry back onto the board. I do get to get my grenade back and bring Hudson back.
It's okay. Terry is in Cabo San Lucas on vacation, and
That's fair.
yeah, having a good time. Needed a break. Other than designing the maps, what was the most difficult part of the game design? And that's a great time for me to run to the restroom really quickly. I'll be right back.
All right. So I think honestly, it was the weapon system, the actual combat system was probably actually the hardest thing for people to design with in talking to Ben and them. They actually went through just showing me. They showed me 15 different combat resolution systems. Some of the originals only had dice. There was nothing else. Then there were some card-driven systems. It took them a while to come up with a final combat that still felt quick enough, but still felt like it meaningful decisions. So that was probably the hardest thing, because in order to design it so that it felt like you made meaningful decisions and there were multiple layers to it, but you didn't want it to be the thing that dragged the game down. Because everything else is so quick. And the thing is, Call of Duty is quick. Like, you get into combat, it's immediate, right? We wanted it to feel interesting, but still feel quick. And so I think that was interesting for them, because technically combat has 11 steps. But as you're seeing here, it doesn't feel like 11 steps. It really feels like 3 quick steps. And it was cool for them to be able to work on that and get it to where it could resolve itself fast. Yeah, honestly, that was the hardest thing. And then just balancing those 3 types of dice against each other. Even this isn't actually the final balance. They've made another pass since then. Oh,
Okay.
hey folks, that's fine. I need the folks at home to tell me what you're going to do, because I have an idea what I want to do, but it really greatly depends on what you do.
Well, I can tell you right now, they have no idea because I have no idea. How did Arcane Wonders land this game? Did you approach them? Did they approach you?
Oddly enough, this actually came to us. So this actually landed to us via... So we did the Hello Neighbor game, and that did well for us. And turns out the company that handles Activision, some of Activision's external brand management, also handled Tiny Builds. And so when Activision was looking for a partner, Activision was like, look, we want to license out for a board game. We were on the list of partners that they brought to them as potentials, and so they brought them to us. And then it was a full year of contract negotiations, back and forth, nonstop, and probably some of the hardest contract negotiations I've ever done.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because
we were looking at it and we were like, man, it took us a year to finally come to terms with their legal team.
Wow. For this one, do you have to put it somewhere else since you're in my line of sight? For Hudson?
Yes, Hudson has to move somewhere.
Okay.
He will have to move.
That's
but
a great...
But you still have to keep him in mind for... Well, actually, you're not responding. I have to. So
Yeah.
yes.
And Meeple, thank you for that question. That was a great question. Okay.
I have to move it now. I almost feel like I'm about to do something just for the lols.
I have another question. For the airstrike, do I get to place it anywhere? Or do I have to place it on like a token when I move? Or how does the airstrike work? I've never done
For
one.
the airstrike, you place the kill streak into the action you're going to do.
Okay.
And then there's a small token that matches the airplane
Mm-hmm.
that you have that you must put on the node that you're going to use it on. It can be any node on the entire board.
Okay.
So you put the kill streak into the other one, and then the airplane, the little red one, anywhere on the board that you want to call the airstrike in.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now that I can plan a little bit. Let's see here.
What am I doing?
Okay, I'm gonna do...
All of my persistent cards were buried in my deck. I still haven't seen them. It's fine. I just need to wound you. That's all I need to do. I just need to wound you, right? You're wounded, right? Yeah, I got this. I'm good. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm literally running all over this board.
Okay. I wonder how much time was spent playing Call of Duty in the name of research and development.
I mean, quite a bit.
Yeah. Kill
It's
streak.
actually great. Hey, fun story. When you're working on a Call of Duty game, kill streak does not reset after you die. It is persistent. Fun story is you can just keep buying Call of Duty video games and marking them as tax purposes as research.
Wow, that's awesome.
You can buy your entire team all the Call of Duties and put it on for tax purposes as well.
Oh my gosh, that is so great. Oh my gosh. Hey, I'm just saying. Oh, actually, I don't play Call of Duty enough anymore. I was gonna say you could drop some COD points in my account, you know. But yeah, I don't play enough Call of Duty to make it worth it. Well, Arcane Wonders already had one of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite employees of all time. So excited for this to be part of the roster. And I think Meeple's talking about Bree.
Yeah, obviously he's talking about Bree.
And also, Meeple, I don't know if you know this, but Robert was talking about Aw Kids. Is that what it's called?
Aw Kids.
Aw Kids.
Something I'm trying to launch sometime next year, potentially.
Yeah, because it's like, aw, kids.
Kids.
Isn't that cute? And then everyone in chat had to go, aw, like A-W-W-W-W.
Aw. I've decided it's the dragon. Like, so if I do it, I'm going to have a cartoon dragon made up for the logo named Sally.
Aw, yes. See, I just went aw without even thinking about it.
See? All right, let's do this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Hudson went here.
Oh crap! I forgot. Oh wait, I don't get.
Nope,
Terry.
you don't get Terry.
Okay.
Terry's in Cabo.
That's
He
right.
went, screw this, I'm out. I've been dissed too many times. All right, and then I spawned here.
Oh.
And what was your first action?
Wow. Well, my first action was here. Oh, that's my tiny dude. Where's my Where is my? Oh,
Right here.
Oh yeah. Okay. Right here, facing you, and I threw a grenade.
Where'd you
But
throw it?
I threw the grenade. Do I take my yellow token?
Yeah, pick it off your thing and pop it where you threw it.
Right here.
All right, so it did kill.
Get
poor
him out of
Hudson.
here. Get out of here, Hudson.
You do get another kill streak point.
Woo!
But your grenade's used up.
Okay.
All right, and we don't fight because this was my spawn. So now we go to our second action. What was your second action?
My second action was
Please don't move. Please don't move.
to go this way. And...
Oh, I moved here facing this way.
Okay.
And unfortunately for me, I tossed a grenade here. I was sacrificing. By the way, I thought you would go up this way. I was sacrificing him in the name of trying to kill him.
Oh, that is so funny. And instead,
I was like, listen, Hudson, you're expendable.
But
the grenade did nothing.
It's funny because I also threw my grenade in the exact same spot. It was just one step before.
I know.
Okay, well, I actually spent 3. 1, 2, 3. And I used my kill streak, but now I'm realizing I shouldn't have.
Well, first we have to fight. So we're on action 2 in fighting.
Well, my kill streak was on the second pin. Do I put it out on the map?
Oh wait, you called in your call streak on number 2. Where did you put the call? Where did
right here.
that go? Oh, well, that did nothing.
I know.
Yes, you do have to spend the points and lose your kill streak.
Wow.
You have no kill streak now until you come. You wasted those.
Yeah.
All right, but we still fight. And I have good news for you. I'm off target. You are also off target. But you get to go up by 1 because of Ghost's ability. When you're fighting an off target, you go up by 1.
Oh, awesome.
But bad news for you, you're wounded, so you go back down by 1.
Oh, why? Man, the letdown. Sasquatch, good to see you. How's it going?
None of us have cover, so we are close range, so it's going to be the bottom track.
Okay.
And now we pick our card and our dice.
Wait. It's not. It's going to be the very, very bottom.
Yep. Do I want to try something nuts? I kind of do. I'm just going straight in for this card. I'm not even going to hesitate. That's the card I'm using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Do I want to overcommit? Yeah, I'm going to overcommit. All right, I've got my dice picked too.
Okay.
All I got to do is wound you. Ready? You got them dice?
I'm scared. Wait. Do I have this 2 shield?
No, you ain't got that. Why are you cheating? Hacking! You're a hacker!
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
What'd you do?
This. Which you did play the right dice against it. So let's see how this plays out. Because I'm going for a precision strike.
Call of Duty. Come on!
Come on, big money, big money, big money!
What do I do for this red dice? Should I reroll it?
You should, in fact, reroll that die.
Wait. Come on! Yes!
All right. I did roll kind of big money. Do you have any lightning?
I do. I have so many.
You have first strike.
Okay.
So, all right. For aim, I have 5, 10, 15, 19.
19 blue?
Yeah. What do you got for the shields?
7.
Oh, so I'm going up 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my
6,
gosh.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I rolled correctly.
Wow.
And then whatever you have for aim, you're going up because I have no shields.
Okay, so I have 2, 3, plus 9, so I have 12.
Yep. So I'm pretty sure that
1,
puts you
2,
all the way
3,
to the
4,
end
5,
too.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do I get a bonus because I passed it?
No.
Okay.
All right, what's the damage count? I feel like you took me. Maybe. I'm not sure.
17.
No, that's it. You have 17. I have 19.
What? Wait, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. No.
Oh, it hurts so much. I do get wounded if it makes you feel better. I get a point for killing you. You out of here.
Well, you know
Hey,
what?
good news for-
I just wanted Terry back.
Yeah, I was about to say the good news is for you, Terry gets to come back, but Hudson is gonna stay dead.
Okay.
All right, so I got the point for that. I am gonna complete the rest of my actions, which was then sprinting to here and then sprinting to the flag.
No!
So I will take the flag, take my point, and we will roll this die to see where the flag goes. It will go to the middle.
Ugh.
This has been very tit for tat.
Yeah.
This has been good. I like the game better when the flag moves around. I think it makes for a more
Oh yeah, me
competitive
too. I think
Like,
is that going to be a
versus it
thing?
just staying there. Yes, that is how it actually works, but just not this exact way. But it has multiple points that
Cool.
have flags that it goes between. So that's why I wanted to play it this way because it's closer to the actual.
Awesome.
Because this map's even being reworked.
Ghost Eye, I love that emote. Duke of Fall says, some of my favorite game modes in Call of Duties used to be the party games like One in the Chamber, in Infected, etc. Any chance we see expansions with those party-style game modes in the future?
You absolutely might.
And then Meeple House Games says, Hardpoint. Oh, wait. Okay. Meeple House Games says, okay, I'm going to bring up the elephant in the room and ask what we were all thinking. Is there going to be a zombie expansion?
The elephant is, you will not see zombies in this Kickstarter. You will see zombies eventually.
There you go, Meeple House Games. See, aren't you glad you're here in tonight's stream? You're getting answers firsthand, real time, right now. Let's go.
All right. So
Zombies.
he's dead. Man, this has been a tight game. And every time I think about using the car, you go and get yourself killed. Oh, I need to take my
Sticks
I
and
think
stones,
I'm-
please.
Oh, I missed one earlier for Terry as well. All right.
Hey, I was saying earlier, Duke of Fall, hide and seek. I love that. I loved hide and seek. That was so fun.
Where are you gonna spawn? Because you can't spawn here, 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 or here. So you're either gonna spawn down here or up here.
My favorite though was Shipment in multiplayer. I really like Shipment,
Yeah.
and there was one other, I forgot the name, but like there's graffiti everywhere, and
You know what? I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek because no one can see this. I'm gonna give you secret information. So we have voting right now going on for the two maps that are going to go into Core A and Red. Because we have the maps we already said are going to be in there, which I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I think it's Kill House, Shoot House, maybe. But we have a vote going for what's going to be on the backside of those. And right now, Rust and Shipment are leading all of the voting.
oh, awesome.
Rust is currently winning with 377 as one of them, then Shipment at 333. Standoff is lagging behind at 265, and Diesel is actually out of the running. I don't think it could catch up right now. It's at like only at 12%. So
Okay.
it looks like Rust and Shipment are the ones that are probably going to win.
Oh, I do not like Rust. That one was so difficult. I'm terrible at that one. There's too many places to hide. Too many places. If I can vote, I'm gonna vote for Shipment. I like Shipment. Shipment. I really like Shipment in Vanguard because you could climb.
Shipment's great. I will say I'm a little happy. I was a little worried. So Shipment and Standoff were neck and neck for a while. Shipment is way pulled ahead of Standoff now in the voting. Now there's still time on the voting, but Standoff has been the one that has been the hardest to try to figure out how to do it in the map because of just the way that map's laid out in the game. We can do it, and we will do it eventually, but my graphic designer and the artist were both really nervous that Standoff would win.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, well, at the moment, I don't think Standoff is going to catch. I think Rust absolutely can't come off now, but Shipment is pulled, in the last day, Shipment is pulled way ahead of Standoff.
Okay. Cool.
All right. I am gonna be nuts. So I know where you can spawn. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun.
Could you show me where I can spawn again?
Yeah, you can't. I'll tell you where you can't. You can't be here, 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 or here.
Oh, that leaves a lot open.
Yeah. Anything up here is open, and anything down here is open. You just can't be in line of sight of me or line of sight of this flag.
Okay.
I'm done.
I haven't started.
Now, I used 1 token. You read into that however you want. I was really mad you crossed me here because I really wanted to finally use my Magnum 44. But it was cool. You finally got to use Ghost's ability. It didn't pay off for you, but you know, hey, you're not wounded anymore, so good news.
Yeah.
I knew I had the upper hand in that fight, though. Even if I wounded you, we both would have died. I was glad that my precision strike card was in my hand at that time. Of course, now my cards in my hand all suck. I've got like 2 cards in my hand that have been in my hand the entire time because I hate them. Like, if I had crafted my own deck ahead of time using the badge system, I never would have put those cards in my deck. I don't like them. They don't fit my playstyle at all.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not giving away any kill streaks.
Sergio Aramo just followed.
But maybe.
Sergio, did I pronounce your name correctly? Thank you so much for follow. Welcome. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Where are you and Terry coming?
Come on, Terry. How was your vacation? Where'd he go?
He's right here in Cabo.
Bam.
Sweet. Well, at least I know I'm guaranteed to kill Terry. All right. And my first action was to move here, turn this way, and call in my RCXD, which means I forfeit the rest of my actions, and each turn after y'all go, I will get to move the car 1 space and kill anything that's in that space. So now you take your actions.
Now, question, can I destroy it?
If you were throwing a grenade there or something, but you can't fight it.
Okay.
So make your second action.
Yes!
You called in.
Okay. No, this is great. Okay. I think if you said that, if I understand you correctly, I'm gonna go here for my second action, and I throw a grenade, and the grenade goes right there.
Oh, wait! But see, you tossed the grenade, and I still have the option to move this somewhere.
Okay. But no matter what, you're getting damaged.
No.
Because the grenade says deal 2 wounds to enemies on adjacent nodes. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The only downside for me here, you know what? I can't remember what he said in terms of when the grenade gets revealed. I believe I have to move the car first. So yes, I believe you did just destroy my little car.
Yes.
My little car comes off.
Don't worry,
And now I just have to sit here and watch you take the rest of
Wait a
your
minute.
action.
Wait a minute. Can you?
Although, wait. Yeah, I got to spend my 3. Although I do have bad news for you. You did sacrifice Terry.
Okay.
Terry's dead.
Goodbye,
you
Terry.
You killed Terry.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you dissed Terry this time.
So my next move is so lame now because now it does
you do
nothing.
The rest of your stuff.
It was just going here and ADSing, and I thought by then you would be by the flag, which is why I didn't end up at the flag. So I missed out on getting the flag.
You did, and you don't get any kill for killing a toy car.
No, that's
and you
it.
don't get a kill streak for killing your own guy. So
that's it. That was a slower turn.
That was. Now we move in. No one got any points.
And I don't get Terry back. Wow.
Nope. Terry's gone. Now it's just you and me. Both our interns are on vacation. And I really wish I had a grenade right now. I kind of wish I would die so I could get a grenade. We both don't have our grenades or our kill streaks. That happens very rarely. Both players not having either. So it's a question of who's gonna run this charge, who's gonna try to rush the flag, and who's gonna run away. We're gonna play a game of chicken this round, aren't we?
I am not saying a word.
I'm gonna do this, and then this. I don't know. I mean, I know you're not going to just sit there in ADS because you've done that a lot. There's no way you do that again. So. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I gotta rush the flag. That's what I gotta do. That's my only option. I think I gotta do what I gotta do.
Okay. How do you no scope 360 in this game?
You sit in one spot and just do the turn, and then get into a fight and then win it. Technically, I guess you could do it. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Move number 1.
Yeah, I sprinted here.
Okay.
Went here and reloaded down this line.
I played a tactic, and it is you may discard to gain 1.
No, that's not a tactic. That's like that happens during combat.
Oh.
You play that as your combat card, you can discard a different card. That wouldn't make any sense out of combat. That's a good card in combat.
What should I do then? Should I play an actual tactic card, or should I just take back my tactic?
Why don't you just take, if you don't have a tactic card that
No, I
you
do.
wanna play, that is going to help you for this one turn where nobody's there.
It says gain something during this action.
But that's only during that one action.
Oh,
you should
okay.
probably just take the tactic off.
Okay. Taking it back.
All right.
Oh, nice, Dugafall. Thank you. It's from YouTube. Okay, my second move. is
Yeah.
staying there and ADSing in that direction.
All right. Well, I sprinted to here, turning down this way. What's your third action?
I have none.
Sweet. I came here and I'm in ADS.
No! So I'm ADS on the wrong, looking the wrong way.
Oh, listen. Always have been. That's what's happening right now. Always have been.
Oh, man.
So I am ADS, but it's close range. You're not getting ADS.
So where do I put my cubes?
You put it on the bottom,
What happened to my cube?
right here.
Oh. The bottom. Okay.
Yeah. And I am on target, but I am wounded. So I'm up 2, down 1. I'm starting here.
And
And
am I
that's it.
okay? I'm at this 2 here.
You should be at 0.
Okay. And now we play a card. This is my old one.
Yep. Now it's card and dice time. Ooh. I kind of have to play this card. I kind of don't have a choice. I have to play this card. Yep. I'm wounded. I gotta play it safe.
Oh, I can't remember how this works. Okay.
I mean, how this currently works for you is if I kill you, I'm gonna win. Because I'm gonna score 2 points. This could be for all the marbles.
It always is for all the marbles.
All the marbles. Are you ready with your dice?
I don't know. Okay, wait. You're wounded, which means I just need to damage you, and I damage you with red dice, but you can negate that damage with green dice?
Correct. So it's interesting. The dice have a little bit of a rock, paper, scissors built into them, but it's kind of weird. And then the gun board actually has tug of war built into it. So it was actually an interesting design choice they made, Brian and Ben, in that they took elements that we're familiar with as kids in real life and made them flow into that. So that way it would be more intuition. It would make sense to you right away.
Okay, can you don't look, okay? Don't look.
I'm not looking. I can't look.
Okay, I have to flip over a card. I don't know what you can see.
Well, I can't see your cards. When they're in your hand, they just look like nothing to me. Boom, 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 boom. Always has been.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay.
God, this has been one of the best streams I've played of this against somebody. You ready?
I'm ready. What dice are you pulling out? Okay.
Ooh, you are go for the big money.
Big money! Roll! Come on!
I rolled decent money.
Okay. So
I did play my card that allows me to avoid wounds this combat, though.
same. Hold ground.
Nice. We both played that because I was lucky I had it so I could avoid wounds so that I couldn't die from wounds.
Okay, so we both play
All
same
right.
card. I have two
I have
lightning.
4. I have 4 of
Oh,
them. So I
okay.
have first strike,
Dang.
which means I also have the tie. I have 1, 3, 6, 8 aim. How many defense do you have?
The shields, I have 2.
All right, so I'm going up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, sorry, I have 3.
6.
I have 3 because my hold ground.
Okay, I'm still in orange, so that's
Okay.
fine.
I have
What do you have for aim?
10.
I am knocking you down by 5.
So 5.
Yep.
Made it to orange. Let's go.
All right, let's see the damage. 10. I have my damage.
Okay. 12.
15. Oh, and I avoid wounds!
No!
And I avoid wounds! You dead! You dead! You died, and you don't get to wound me. And my last action is to move in and take
my
the
gosh.
flag, which is 2 points.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I played the applause sound effect for you. Okay.
It's fine. I made the sounds.
Can we get some GGs? GGs in chat. Robert took the win, took the W with 20.
God, that was so close.
No, 10 points. 10 points. Got the last flag. Ugh. And killed me on the way out. Terry's gone. Terry's gone. I'm gone.
Oh gosh, that was so close though.
That was.
I thought for sure there was a chance. And if I hadn't, thing is, had I not had hold ground in my hand at that moment, I've been holding that card. I've been holding that card for most of this game. For the right moment to use it. I've been sitting there, I think since round 2, I've been holding that card. And I was like, this is the moment to play it. This moment, right now.
You know, I wonder if I should have played a different card.
Tied. Actually, you'd still be a point ahead if I hadn't had that card.
Yeah. And I happen to play that card too, but now I don't know if that was the best card, but I was kind of going for the 1 aim, 1 shield type thing.
Yeah. No, you played it right. I mean, and had I not had hold ground in my hand, we'd both be dead right now.
Man. Well,
And you'd
GG's.
still be a point ahead.
That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. Oh, Trident. I love those emotes. It's a GG shot. That's perfect for this game. The crosshair too. Yeah.
Love it.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you have it, everyone. Veterans play till 15. I don't want to get wounded twice. My ego has already gotten wounded once. I don't want to lose twice in the same game, EPOS games. I think I'm just going to be like, you know what, Robert, you got this. I'm going to Cabo. I'm going with Terry.
Yeah, Terry and Hudson are in Cabo. It's cool. I will celebrate alone. It's fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
Shepard stands alone. The inevitable betrayal of General Shepard. Spoilers.
I know. I should have called that.
Should have called it. I betrayed everyone. I think I even like, because in the last round when you did kill Hudson, I was going to kill him anyway. So
I know, that's so mean.
It's so Shepard. I was role playing as Shepard.
You were method acting or whatever they call it, where you become the character.
Oh man, that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
The kill streak was really fun too. I'd never been able to do an airstrike before. It didn't work.
I can't believe you messed up the fun of my kill, because what I do is I get to drive it each round, but you grenaded you did it perfect to grenade my little car.
Yep, your car lasted 2 seconds.
Ah.
Yeah.
The grenades helped a lot.
So one question, what's the difference between basic and advanced?
So in basic, we wouldn't be playing. You can play with items in basic, but you're playing. I'm gonna go over to your side now here. So let me unlock and flip, lock, flip. So in basic, you're not playing with the extra sprint, so you get a single sprint. You're not playing with reloads. You're just having 3 cards in your hand. You don't have abilities. You're not playing with kill streaks. You're not playing with the recruits. You're not playing with reloads. You're not playing with tactics. You're playing with just those basic cards like these kind of cards that don't have anything on them.
Okay.
So you're just running around, just killing each other. It's fun, but you're not playing the game to its full. You're just it's intro, and it's great for people who have a hard time with a lot of other stuff. All they need to worry about is running around the board, run into each other, kill each other.
So the difference between the weapons is what now? What's the difference between?
So on this side, you just have your track. You have nothing else. When you flip them over, That's when you unlock the extra sprints, the reloads,
Oh.
the ADS.
Okay.
ADS doesn't happen.
Okay.
So you don't have any of that sort of stuff.
And then Ghost's ability,
Correct.
which only happened once for me, and I wasn't planning that. Like, I didn't
I
even realize.
never got to use my Magnum, and I'm very sad about it.
It's okay because at the end, you did anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that I walked over to your corpse and just used it for good measure.
Yeah, that's a very shepherd thing to do.
Right.
I
I mean, listen, can you just leave your dead body right there? That'd be great.
And honestly, bring over Hudson, and why don't you shoot Hudson while you're at it?
Well, I'll just I'll
And
shoot
Terry,
both of them.
it's just a
I'll
pile.
Listen, I'll shoot everyone.
Look, you're facing the wrong way. There you go.
All right, boom.
Oh my gosh, it's just like the video game. No. No. Dutch Yoda, good morning. Oh my gosh. So,
I
all right.
can't make him fall over.
F. You gotta do.
Wait,
There you go.
I can throw him in. There we go. Let's see. Then he just flips back up again. I can't do it.
So if people back the game, which by the way, everyone, if you want to see the Kickstarter link, here it is right here. We have 4 days left of the campaign. So with this map is what you're talking about earlier about voting.
This particular map is dust something or whatever we called it. This map originally was just made for the prototypes and the demos, but we did announce earlier this week that this map is in the airdrop. So anyone who's backing it now is getting this map for free as part of the airdrop promo box.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Thank you. Meeple House Games, have a good night. We'll see you later. And thank you for being here. And Dutch Yoda, hope you had a good sleep. Okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. And then also another thing, will these shields, are they going to be the cardboard? Are they going to be the thick paper material? Do you know material types for
Which
everything?
things?
These shields?
The player shields, they're thick cardboard.
Thick cardboard,
Or
and then
thick card stock.
okay, and then these dice, are they like what I saw with the prototype?
No, those were stickered. I stickered all 1,000 something of those.
Oh my
Julie did
gosh.
Some of them. They will be heat transfer.
Okay, and then components. Will there be? These will be painted minis.
Yep.
Okay, and then will these be these guys, Hudson and Terry? Will they be acrylic?
No, they'll be tokens.
Tokens?
They'll just be regular tokens.
Like wood tokens,
but-
plastic tokens.
Just regular cardboard tokens.
Okay, cardboard tokens. Okay.
But if you have the mercenaries box, you do have miniatures to replace them.
Oh, you have actual miniature replacements. Okay.
Yeah.
And then for these, I really liked how, for example, the ADS clicks
Yep,
into the
these-
plastic.
Yep. So those action markers will be plastic, and in fact, we are going to do them. We discussed it. We're going to do them where instead of them all being black across the board, they'll be colored. So like I'm blue player, my 4 action markers will be in blue plastic, and the reds will be in red plastic.
Okay.
The inserts for them, like ADS and stuff, will be cardboard, the chipboard. The move that's inside of these plastic markers will be a cardboard that you pop in once and then it stays in there. So it snaps
Wow,
in and stays.
that's cool. And then the last thing is the little dog that comes with it, which is now an
Yeah.
add-on for $5. Is
Yeah,
that going to be a
he's a-
character that you can move around, or how's that work?
So right now he's a kill streak.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, he's a kill streak.
That is really,
And we
really
also
cool.
unlocked Juggernaut's miniature, who's also a kill streak.
Oh, I know the Juggernaut. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. And then at which point do people play to 90?
Those are for other things. There are other
Ooh.
modes where those sort of numbers might matter.
Okay, cool.
But it's the sort of thing, if you're playing competitively, you also could set. Like we could have at the start said, we're going to play a 20-point match. But those bigger numbers are used for tracking. So in this sort of game, it's a score track, but it might be a track for other things in other game modes.
Okay. Meeple's salty, probably because he got attacked by the dog kill streak multiple times in COD. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the just chatting now. Okay. So, Robert, is there anything else that you want to let us know about? Is there anything that you can tell us about the last 4 days of the Kickstarter, and why we should back it before the end of the Kickstarter?
I mean, listen, if you're not backing it before the end so that you get that free airdrop box, you crazy. Like, let's be serious. Like, free Russell Adler, free map, free upgrade on those wound and cover tokens to plastic. There's so much cool stuff on there. Also, you're going to get it before anyone else. Like, this thing is going to be shipping to backers August, September of next year. That has to happen. There's contractual reasons and things, but it's not going to hit retail shelves till the holiday shopping season next year.
Wow.
So you're going to be literally the first people to get this.
Is that like the following quarter? Is that how that works? So last quarter.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. So like I have to ship it to backers in that time because I also have to put it in the warehouses for the mass market before then, for them to even have it available in November.
Okay.
Like it's a whole thing.
Okay.
But I mean, you're getting it at a better price. You're getting, the collector's edition you can only get there. So if you want a single box to hold your 4-player, you got to grab that now. And honestly, more people jumping in. I mean, we've only got a few days left, but while, we haven't hit a lot of the stretch goals, there's still those 200Ks that are very much reachable. And we've got a lot of cool stuff that we really like to put in here. But unlike, some other projects where like you put in things that you're like definitely going to put in anyway, we looked at those stretch goals and those were put based on the actual numbers that I needed to hit in order to make them viable. Because Call of Duty ain't a cheap license.
Yeah.
Like seriously, this is not a cheap license.
Yeah.
Cosmic Beat, I cannot answer whether or not that will fit in the collector box. That is a question for Walter over on the Kickstarter. My inclination is that probably it should fit in the box, but it really depends on how the inserts work out. I'm always hesitant to answer questions like that because sometimes, yes, things fit in the box if you get rid of inserts and things, so I don't really want to commit to that.
Okay. And then Rabbit says, GG's, I'm going all in. Let's go. Woohoo! Yeah. I want it now, but alas, I am poor and must wait.
All right, but I will tell people, although, we're playing it here on Tabletop Simulator, and it is a better experience on Tabletop Simulator than what I'm about to say, but I couldn't release the Tabletop Simulator to the public because you can right-click and steal things out of Tabletop Simulator, and Activision was not going to let me do that. But we do. On the Kickstarter, we do have a link to the Tabletopia version that I built. So people can play this right now on Tabletopia if you use the link on the Kickstarter.
I had no idea. And if you want the link to the Kickstarter, you got it right here. And I know I just put it there on the sponsorship, but there you have it again if you'd like it. Well, thank you so much, Robert. And then also everyone tonight, I know some of you already went to sleep who was here earlier, but thank you so much for asking the questions that you did. They were very good questions that I was wondering what the answers were. You all asked amazing questions, so thank you. Have a wonderful day. Wonderful evening, wonderful day tomorrow. We're almost to the weekend. Let's go, everyone. We're about to raid D-Food in 3, 2, 1. Bye.